Well, anyways, welcome everyone to Dungeons and Dragons. How's everyone doing? Um, yeah, it's been like it feels like it's been 2 weeks, but it's only been a week in some.
I agree.
Okay, wait, I need to close my window.
Professional streamer, everyone.
Got a highway, or not like I don't know, a busy street beside my window, and it's like all I can fucking hear. I can't even think. Nice.
What I'm trying to think. Sorry, I don't mean to scream.
Yeah. Yeah. How's everyone doing?
I'm all hunky dory.
Thinking about what I want to eat when we're done with this.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no.
My internet's getting wonky. My internet's getting wonky. It's like going in and out.
That's not good.
That's fine. We'll survive. We're level 7 now? Or 6?
What level are you right now?
I don't know. I'm trying to look for that, and I thought it was on my sheet.
Well.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold that thought.
Holding.
Give me a second.
Oh, I can't. Yo, Roll20 is fucking garbage.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Wait, I don't think that's a let's go moment.
I don't know why, like, recently, Roll20 is just fucked for me. You know what I mean, guys?
I know what you mean.
I don't. It works perfectly fine for me.
Sounds good. I swear, I'm gone for a week, and I somehow just forget everything. I don't think I put my level on here.
You've been gone for longer than a week.
All right.
Have I?
Haley.
Well, no, I missed last time.
So you go to the character sheet, and then you see where it says classes.
No.
All right. Well, I see where it says stats.
Yes.
Okay, right above that.
Active class level.
Oh, it's not even on there. Wow.
Uh-oh, time to de-level
Diamond.
you.
No.
Level 0.
I know.
All right.
I'm a cleric. Oh.
This is why you're so
Hey.
cool. All right. Do you remember where to find your classes, everyone?
Like in the book or like on
Well,
Roll20?
I mean, anywhere is where you can get your class, so you can do your level up.
I'm bringing up the book.
Figure out what I get for this level. Fighter don't get nothing.
I get the feeling I might get some extra spellsies or some spell slots.
Yep, you get an extra 3rd level spell slot.
Okay, fine, player handbook. Don't work for me, or I'm just too fat.
I'll just send you this.
You're doing God's work.
Yep.
I mean, he literally is. He is the god of.
That is true.
God,
I
this
am just a lowly servant that doesn't know what to do in life.
Jesus. Doesn't exist in my world.
The headcanon is ruined.
Yeah. Yeah,
Here
so
we
you,
go.
you know how
Experience
to
and level
start,
10
Mystic?
I know what to do from here. Yeah, don't worry.
Okay.
10th level. Dang it, no more feet. All right,
Oh,
should have
shit.
21,000 experience.
Ad blocker has been updated. Wow.
Okay, yeah. You guys hit level 7. You guys have 7 HD.
HD.
Hit dice.
So our hit dice went up by 1.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet, now I'm at 11.
How are you at 11? Should be at 7.
Good. That's a good question. I was at 10 before.
Teacher, I think someone's cheating.
I think someone's cheating too.
Someone might be cheating.
You have to delete their character, erase them from existence.
Detention. Do a new character.
Well, it's just like just fades.
Yeah,
It's
unless
like
if
the gift
you
where, like,
Go.
oh, sorry. Oh no, I was gonna say it's like the gif of the guy that like does a peace sign and he slowly like dissolves.
Bolts finally does scissors. Disappears.
You told me this was gonna happen.
Couldn't have taught him. All right, so we don't get any bonuses to hit dice.
Yes and no.
God, I hate that answer. What? Explain.
If you have higher hit dice, it means you're probably not affected by certain spells. I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
You're just
everyone
built
should
differently.
be at 7 hit dice, unless you have a level adjustment. If you have a
I
level
didn't-
adjustment, you'll have less hit dice because you'll have less
Oh.
levels.
I remember that from playing a tiefling.
Indeed.
And a barrier.
A
Okay,
burger.
our HP goes up, right?
Yep.
How much, good sir? Just Constitution modifier?
Then a dice
You roll your hit
roll.
dice, and then you add your Constitution mod. Or you could
Okay,
take half
so
your
how
hit
do I-
dice.
How do I roll a 1d7?
Fighters are 1d10.
So is my hit dice 7 or 10?
No, that's something that so each class has a specific die that you roll. So the HD and then the hit die are two different things.
Oh.
That's confusing.
Yeah.
That's why I
Roll.
had 10 written down.
All right.
Let's see.
I roll my D8 plus con. Which is
Middle of the road, I'll take it.
Nice. Make sure to add your
Plus-
Constitution.
I copied you.
Oh, hey! Took my other half of health. What the hell?
Dang, everyone's rolling 5s. Algernon got 5 as well earlier.
Oh, rolling secret. Oh, wait, no, it's up there.
It's up there.
Okay.
I just saw that thing of going ahead. Hey, you should go ahead and do your level ups before the game. And I was like, sure thing. That sounds efficient.
I would have
Oh,
done that if I had known.
Yeah. It does
I
help
pinged
that
y'all.
my entire level up involved rolling for my hit points, adding my skill points, and yeah, that's it.
Cool, I just did that.
Yeah.
Make sure
What-
to
what are-
increase
what
your
eat-
saves if they go up.
Not for me.
Oh yeah.
Saves,
You gotta-
increase your BAB. If you get any spells, your 7th level cleric, you get 4th level spells now. So you are even more powerful.
I'm that big of a deal.
True.
My base attack bonus goes up.
And then yeah, just make sure. Yeah, I guess yeah, also your skills as well.
Yep, did those.
Nice.
I can now listen to better.
Hell yeah. Let's see. You add your intelligence as well to your skills.
Sure did.
Lovely.
It's
I suppose.
fighter. Oop.
Teuton. Hello. Covism?
Oh, ×4.
No,
wait,
the
no,
times 4 is
additional.
at first level.
Yeah.
It's 2 plus whatever.
Additional level. Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. I can map.
You can math. You can math better than I can.
Pretty good at it.
I know. I wish I had your math skills. It takes me like 20 years to do 39 plus 7. I was like, shit. Algebra.
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 Today we are doing a level up and we're about to do more adventuring out in the cold. Yo, let's go. Thank you for the subscription, Mr. Make It Hardcore.
No
Wow.
problem.
No problem. Is that Giga Chad right there?
Mm-hmm.
This right?
Mm-hmm.
No, this is Giga Chad. Oh no, like man.
Is it not working?
No. I forgot I did something wonky.
Uh-oh.
Start my computer after this. But that's okay.
I'm gonna concentrate harder.
Concentrate harder.
Go.
Just browse. Just after a moment, we just look over her browse furrow just a little bit more.
Let's see.
How face.
Is it working now?
It's working.
Yeah.
Musics. Welcome everyone to another episode of Tales of Frostvirn. And we are doing something pretty cool, man.
I'd say so.
Wow.
I hope you all have fun watching. And by the time our characters are done leveling, we'll be done the game. Completely. End of campaign.
Mm-hmm.
You guys need help with anything else?
No, I'm good. I'm just finishing up my skills. Just got one more.
Aight.
Why is Claire de Lune on in the background?
What?
Claire de Lune.
Claire de Lune?
Oh, Canon and Dean. Sorry.
Oh. It is musics.
And I just noticed that.
Very good. That is music.
Oh my god! I'd like to thank the Academy for
The
helping me
Academy.
listen better.
And remember, the answer to all of your concerns about what any character might ever be doing is, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. It makes sense.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Alright. Oh, Gucci.
Forget about it.
No, you don't forget about it. Don't worry about it. No?
I'm gonna choose to forget about it.
How come stream cannot hear this music? What's going on? I don't know why that's
You
a thing.
can't hear music.
The Twitch bots are on the case. They have
High
heard.
definition audio? No, it's... I wonder why this is a thing. That's so weird. It's like... Wait, does it hear YouTube? Chat, do you guys hear YouTube?
No.
Let's go...
You guys need to watch.
Yeah,
Listen, listen very carefully.
Oh, no, they can't hear YouTube. That's so weird. That's crazy. Oh. Weird. Video, none. Let me know when you're all done.
I is done.
Okay.
I'm gonna look up spells after this. It's just
Alrighty.
an extra.
While she's looking up spells,
Oh no, I said I'll do it later.
oh.
Because I don't know.
Gotta call up the divine helpline.
I didn't know if anyone else was like done or not, so
I think everyone's done.
since it's just a 4th level spell, I'll just hold off on it until after the session.
Yeah.
So I have some time to bask in the spells.
Let's see. So, what are we doing? What are we doing, guys?
Big chillin'?
Big chillin', indeed.
Were we given? I think we were given a quest, but I don't quite recall.
We were given the opportunity for a quest.
I'm big chillin' in the sled with a tummy ache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
Maybe the
all
dwarves have
want
some
to
medicine.
give Mystic a rundown what happened last episode.
I already did.
Yeah, will message me on what happened when I
Okay,
message
but-
him.
Presumably
Who's Will?
for all the folks out there who may be listening in. So, well then, what happened was, after our good friend Bolts had decided to try and find himself and his origins, we went down south to the dwarven stronghold there. Met a rather unfriendly guy, dwarf, who denied us passage, in which I then attempted to threaten him to let us through by threatening to kill him, his family, and burn the entire citadel to the ground. The good news is, he bought my threat. The bad news is, he bought my threat. So he threatened to he locked up and aimed large numbers of bolts at us and suggested that we leave.
Large numbers
Which
of
we
me?
did. No. Crossbow bolts. So they did create Warforged maybe. So maybe the crossbow bolts are bolts. But we didn't stay to find out. After leaving, we gathered ourselves at the base, and an artificer and a warforged aficionado demanded to see Bolts. We suggested he not go, because it was obviously a trap, but at this moment, Bolts, he found his calling. He found his willingness to do things that he wanted to do, and not the things that other party members wanted to do. We were very proud of him. Sadly, he was also going into what was clearly a trap. Fortunately, it wasn't a trap. At this point, we were sitting outside, and Bolts was having his own discussions inside that I was not privy to. So, Bolts will have to explain that bit.
Oh, I'm sure the guy I was talking to will explain just fine. I can't wait to see him again.
No, if he brutally murders us all, I'm so killing you first.
I mean, permission to do so?
Now that you give me if I give you permission, it's assisted suicide. It's not murder. Way to take the fun out of it.
Jeez. All right, guys. well. Yeah, so I assume, let's see. You guys did start entering, correct?
Correct. We entered through the gate, and that was where we ended off.
Alrighty. Well,
You're being led by the Artificer into the Dwarven capital.
All right, so if this screen would load, we will go right here.
Whoa!
Ooh.
Yo, this is actually dope.
And the basically like the outside over here, to the far south, that's where you guys came from, and basically you went through this big building, and there is like a ton of guards. There's basically like, you think it's like basically like a keep on the edge of the mountain. And then through all of this like defense sits a dwarven settlement inside the mountain. Inside there's, you can feel the heat of the lava that's flowing underneath the citadel up ahead. And you see dwarves everywhere in this place. Many of them.
Are they singing any songs?
Yes, they are singing songs. And it's all about work. It's all about loving smithing, the joys of living in the mountains.
Really?
Hell yeah.
The big question
beer.
is, who's taller, Haley or the dwarf?
How tall are you?
Oh shit, I was afraid you were gonna.
Oh,
Oh, wait, I think I actually have it on my character sheet. If I don't,
Pretty sure
then
you do.
I'm pretty sure I do. I want to say like 3 to. Oh, I don't. You hate to see it. We'll say, you know what? Skip this question. Just kidding.
Well, how
Alrighty.
tall are the dwarves? Let's ask that.
Yeah.
well, let's see.
They're average about 3 feet, halfling. So 3 feet.
I think halflings are a bit shorter than dwarves. I think. Dwarves average around 4 feet tall and weigh as much as an adult human.
Very stocky.
Yeah.
Oh, that beard.
Mm-hmm.
All the weight in the beard. The beard adds 90 pounds.
Though you guys walk through it with the High Artificer being your guide through the city. And he kind of shows you around, is telling you a little, he's just going off about this great city. And he calls this the Iceforge Dwarf Clan.
Ice.
Hmm.
I'm a Warforged. These aren't my people. I need to find the Warforged Dwarf Clan.
Yeah. It's, he goes on saying, there used to be many dwarf clans out there, but sadly,
Oh,
there aren't many of us left, at least in these mountains.
what happened to him?
What happened?
He doesn't have the same voice as last time.
Oh, wait. Shit.
He has generic deep voice.
Oh, yeah.
No, he was my favorite
Uh,
NPC.
Yeah, I forgot.
Is that the voice acting where, like, you said that Hydalann went above and beyond?
Yes.
Wait.
He's got to find his voice first.
Do you need me to remind you?
No, I think I got it.
All right, all right.
Yeah, there used to be a lot of dwarf clans out there. But sadly, a lot of them they died. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Or they got stuck somewheres, and we can't get to them.
That's it. That's the guy.
That's the stuff.
He nods. It's like, oh, this way. And then you guys are walking through the middle of like this. You guys go through these like great big gates. And he leads you through like the middle of this like large courtyard. There's people like kind of standing around and watching. Some people like like they're like looking at you, and people are probably talking about you guys.
Talk of the town. All right.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. He will point to the letter C over there, around over in that direction. He'll kind of point. Oh, that over there. That is the Stone Children. That's where they live. We host a couple of other races in this this nice little dwarven settlement. Not everywhere is safe out there in the wastes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hmm? Oh, I thought you said something.
No,
What a
no.
conversation.
I just make little noises sometimes. I apologize, good sir.
Does Haley have Tourette's?
What? Jesus.
No, I didn't say it.
Just throwing that one out there, are you?
Yeah. What? She said making little noises.
Haley makes little noises.
Look, sometimes you make little noises because you want to, or because you've got something in your throat, or the spirits of the damned have possessed your body and you're struggling for control, or sometimes you just want to make little noises. One of those things.
Yeah.
One of these is not like the other.
Well, yes, I know. I was finishing off in the last one because I needed the rule of 3, and it was a bit weak. But the first two
Okay.
are perfectly normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
Boltz is going to speak up.
Who are the Stone Children?
Oh. They are. Ooh, that's a good question. It's kind of difficult to explain. All right, they're like these people, and okay, imagine like rocks and like a human or a Goliath person, and they, they got together and they smashed. And that's stone children.
Oh.
So it's when a Goliath and an Earth Elemental smash.
Oh yeah, you know it.
Interesting. I'm sure.
Or something like that. Maybe it was experiments. Who knows? It could have been anything.
I would never be one to judge any experimentation. I'm very open.
Mr. Algernon, where do babies come from? We're silent. It's like you're a pin drop.
Algona?
Oh, that was
Yeah.
at me. Well,
Yeah.
when a man and a woman love each other very much, they'll conduct a ritual to summon a stork, which will bring the baby down. It's all very self.
Ah, that makes sense.
Of course.
So when birds fly south for the winter, that means they're bringing the babies down, right?
Well, I've never really considered like that because storks aren't really migratory birds. Perhaps they outsource it to the other birds.
Okay.
Or maybe the smaller birds are what are for the smaller animals. Like, isn't it all the baby little monkeys and chimpanzees are down in the southern states? So maybe that's what those birds are for. I wouldn't know.
Are you
Do
suggesting
I arrive
coconuts
by stork?
migrate?
No. Coconuts are non-migratory, but the birds carry them, and therefore, logically, coconuts are monkey eggs.
I get it. Thanks,
Yes.
Mr. Algernon.
Of course.
The world
Anytime.
seems like a better place now.
Indeed. Pat.
Bulls did not pick the right moment to talk, and he got talked over.
It's okay. What were you trying to say?
He was trying to say,
Did I arrive by stork?
I don't know. Just turn to the poor dwarf, who's utterly mystified by this. As just Algernon speaking with perfect confidence. He's a bullshitter like no other. Have you seen any mechanical storks around the area, or any reports of such things?
Durbear is kind of just like looking around and is like, he's like looking at these guys. These guys serious? Huh.
Algernon will just look at him weirdly, and it's just for his own amusement, is just going to try to convince him that Algernon knows what he's talking about and is speaking from a place of perfect confidence. Look, I put a bunch of ranks into bluff for a reason, and it wasn't this reason, but it's this reason now.
"Come on,
Jesus.
man!" 20.
He's like, he's pretty much thinking, it's like, oh my god, these guys are serious. It's like, why would they lie to this poor halfling?
Yes.
Or is it all an act? I can't tell.
Meanwhile, Bolt is still just confused.
Well, I don't think there's any mechanical storks. That's you know how much. I mean, you probably could make it. Back in my day, back in the day, they used to make some wacky things.
Like what?
Oh, big mechanical monsters, like baddies.
Was that a GM slip of the tongue, or was that a character slip of the tongue? Out of curiosity.
Flip at the tongue. Oh,
Yeah,
he's saying this.
Oh, so he did correct himself from back in my day to back in the.
Yeah.
Okay. File that away.
Are they even taller than Mr. Bolt over here. He's really tall.
Oh, they're like quadruple the size, probably. Easily.
Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, and they're really mean. Yeah.
So mean. Are they programmed that way?
I mean, look, I don't actually know too much about them. Like, I just, you read them in stories, and you know how like, there's like the thing where in the stories, like fairy tales, like and it's kind of just passed down through generations. It's kind of like that.
I see. Get the feeling you don't know. But you know what? I understand.
Yeah, I mean, it's all hearsay. It's all that. There's a reason why people know about the gods. And then there's also the reason why people know about the mechanical giant beasts.
That's it.
But anyways, this way. And during like this whole conversation, you guys are walking towards B through the streets, and a little bit busy, and the houses are nice and compact. But you will arrive at this building. The outside looks odd compared to the rest of the buildings of the dwarves. You can see big bronze gears on this building, grinding away. There are tubes and vents sticking out of the building, and smoke rising from them. It's like, in here!
This man forges.
This is my workshop! He opens up the door, unlocks the door with his keys, and looks behind him, and it's like, come on!
I have a question.
Yes.
This was a problem in the last campaign. How tall is the door?
The doors
Is the
are
door
actually
dwarf
like
sized?
the doors are actually like relatively large. Like even humans could fit in them. They're designed like even for like Goliaths to walk around. And Goliaths are, like 10 feet tall.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I guess they're not so unfriendly to other races.
Yeah. But yeah.
Well, I'll step in. I'll follow him.
Roll for initiative.
I'm on it.
I knew it.
I knew it. Let's
I'm
see.
looking forward to this.
Don't worry, I got the bombs.
Oh.
You weren't gonna get away.
He brings out his own Warforged. I challenge you to a Warforged battle.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's so true.
Oh, you self-destruct!
I'll do it,
What?
I'm crazy. Yeah, he will tell you guys to sit on the couches. You'll see that there are couches, and what else is in here? Yeah, inside you'll find a nice living area with couches. Up top there's kind of like glass, and inside there's something lighting up from the inside to like light up the room. So it seems pretty fancy in here. Pretty cute.
Well, they do call him the High Artificer.
Mm-hmm.
Are we sure that's about his rank or just his mental condition?
I was thinking the same thing. Perhaps a little of both.
¿Por qué no los dos?
What?
No los dos. All right, so I guess Bolts will take a seat on the couch.
Algernon will sit down as well.
Alrighty.
Haley will climb up onto the couch and sit right in between them.
Ah,
As you sit down,
Bolts takes up a little more than one seat.
as you sit down, you'll feel like the cushiony, the cushiness of like these like cushions, but also you feel like the. Maybe some of you do, but Bolts, when you sit down, you feel like the underneath the cushions is actually just stone covered with cushion.
Nice.
Take a drink every time Hydalann said cushion.
Cushion. Lots of cushions. Cushions are everywhere.
Well, I mean, if it's on top of rock, I think cushion is preferable to rock.
Yeah. The couch doesn't break by the weight of the Warforged, to say the least.
Oh, very nice.
The High Artificer, Durbear, sits down, looks at you all, and well, where was I? Okay, so there's something I kind of want you to do. Are you guys ready for it? Oh wait, I haven't even told you what it was, right? Wait, do you guys even want to do it? That's why you're here, right?
you have to. Could you try telling us what it is first?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Okay, so, you know how I was like, oh, it's about the Warforged, and then, so, in the mountains, and I say somewheres because I haven't been there, and because it's dangerous. Back in the day, the Warforged, the Dwarf Kingdom, and the Allied King. Anyways, okay, the dwarves, they used to have this place, it's called the Warforged Factory. And they used to make Warforged there. But yeah, that's where I want you guys to go. Get some paperworks there, and if you're able to, turn on the factory, power it up, and turn on this security system so we could get rid of all those little baddies in there.
Okay.
Yep, that's all. It's super easy peasy.
What kind of baddies?
Oh, goblins.
What?
Yes, the goblins.
What kind of security system?
Oh, right. So as much as I know, it's a security system that protects this facility as long as it's on. So if it's off, the security system doesn't work. It's that kind of security system.
I see.
Yep.
Okay.
And look,
Well,
I really don't know too much about the place, right? So like it's just previous knowledge of the kingdom.
Well, I'm sure you wouldn't send us into anything lethally dangerous.
He kind of like looks at you guys and gives like a bright smile. It's like, and like looks away. He's like, of course not. I mean, it is the mountains, you know, like a lot of the like the hordes of goblins, they kind of, you know, live in the mountains. Kind of dangerous place, you know. Maybe there's a million of them by now. Who knows? There's lots and lots out there. Especially huh?
Bolts, I'll let you finish first. You finish.
Oh. He
I derailed the train of thought.
Well, anyways, that's basically the mission. You got any questions?
Bolts is going to look down at Grick for approval.
Rick will. He looks upset, and he is upset about something. He won't talk right now.
Oh no, is he giving me the silent treatment because I disobeyed him?
Maybe. I think that's what's happening.
No.
Maybe he is also sick for some reason, but for some other reason that isn't.
You know, we should probably check our rations. Everybody keeps getting stomach bugs.
Grick is using a magic rations generator.
We should examine the magic rations generator. Well, he is sharing it with Haley, and Haley was sick first.
Oh wait, that's right.
All the tummy aches.
All right. Well, Bolts is gonna realize that Grick is not gonna say anything, so he will look back to the High Artificer and say,
I will do it.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. I was really afraid that you guys were going to say no after coming all the way down here. And, you know, that'd be really unfortunate. Because no one cares about the Warforged anymore. No one cares.
What would happen if we say no? Would you kick us out?
I mean, you guys would have to leave at some point, right? Unless you guys want to just live here all your lives.
No. I have a nice little forest that I live in, so.
I feel somehow that there are people here who would object to that for me.
Right. Yeah, you were a bad. Yeah. People were not impressed with whatever they heard from you.
I just merely put some conditions on Bolts' entry into here, and they weren't willing to go with those conditions.
Oh yeah, the military doesn't like those. They don't like that.
Indeed.
I feel like Bolts could live here. Might have some purpose in helping with the forges.
Mm-hmm. Maybe one day.
Yeah, but he's still honor bound to Grick.
Hmm.
You know, he might be making more decisions on his own, but he still has that pact. Yeah, that personal oath. Might as well be a paladin.
Start leveling in paladin.
Aura seems like a pretty good god.
That's what I'm saying.
Anyway, his oath is to Grick. Grick is his god.
Oh boy.
Our Lord and Savior Grick.
Wow. He begins again. Okay, so it's in the mountains, right? And you guys gotta get there somehow, right?
Right.
And, you know, walking would take a long time, and there's lots of monsters, and, you know, you need, like, a map, and, you know, maps aren't really great in Underground, and, you know, he's, like, continuing to, you know, do that, but, and then finally says, so we got these things. I don't know if you guys know what minecarts are, but it's gonna be like a minecart ride.
Interesting.
Yeah, and they're like really old. You know, like back in ancient times. Yeah, they're pretty fun. They're wild. But what was the catch? Oh, right. Okay, so the thing is, right, it goes directly into the facility, and the facility, almost certain that there's hundreds of goblins there. But we'll get to that.
That sounds like a lot of goblins.
Yeah. Lots of goblins. But so when you're going through, You could, let's see. Oh, there's like the mushroom forest, and he puts like quotations up in his like little two fingers. Mushroom forest. Okay, once you see that, there'll be these little glowing mushrooms. You gotta pull the brake once you start seeing those mushrooms, and then you get out in the mushroom forest, and then you follow it. So you know, because like if you go in rolling in with a minecart, everyone's gonna hear you, and it won't be good. Everyone won't wanna, you know, yeah, you know how goblins are, right?
Yeah, goblins are evil.
Yeah, they're the most vile little creatures.
That's what I'm saying.
But you got that? You got any more questions about that? Because like the mines are pretty big. Like they go to the other side of the mountain, up to Dragon Lord Palace, and they go, you know, other places.
Oh man,
like they're crazy.
All
Rick
over
isn't
the
here
place.
to ask about Dragon Lord Palace. I'm gonna make a decision and say that Grick is going to perk up when he hears Dragon Palace.
What do you think Rick would say? Or he just perks up and like, oh,
You'd probably be like, Dragon Palace.
Algernon will also be rolling his eyes a little bit.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
I mean, with Drake, it's more interest than
Oh yeah,
than
but
sarcastic response.
Algernon's
Yeah, there's you know, there's all sorts of places up with the carts. Like they go all, like if you want to get somewhere quick, the carts will take you. But he like looks to the side, is like, it's dangerous.
What is this Dragon Lord Palace? Asks Greg.
The Dragon Lord Palace, that's you know, that's the original dwarven settlement. You know, like the used to be our major city, but you know, the big dragons, they took over and they went underground and they gorged on the dwarven treasures, and yeah, they took it all. They took it all. They destroyed the dwarven kingdom. He looks
Treasure,
down.
you say?
yes.
That's
Dragons are jerks.
Mm-hmm.
So, just make sure not to go to Dragon Kingdom. I mean, like, there won't be a big sign saying it's Dragon Kingdom, but I mean, that's what I call it. You know, big dragons living in the ancient ruins of dwarves, and they're just, yeah.
Somehow I feel like we're going to be going to the Dragon Kingdom next session.
Kind of like looks at everyone awkwardly, just like waiting for, like smiling awkwardly at everyone.
Well, I suppose the next step is tell us where these minecarts are so we can go off.
Oh, just like that. Okay. Let's go.
Well, I mean, I could stay around, but I don't think people like me here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know, Bolts would ask if there's any like places where he could get upgrades, but he gets the feeling that Grick isn't exactly feeling generous right now.
He just leaned over to Haley. Hey, ask me a question.
What?
Nothing.
I'm
Don't worry
sorry,
about
you
it.
really confused me there.
No, you're good. Don't worry about it. I was just joking.
But yeah, Bolts is actually starting to get a little bit of social awareness.
He's learning. Well, yes. If you're all ready, I could bring you to the mine carts, and you guys can get going. Oh, do any of you guys know Dwarven?
Algernon will reply in Dwarven. I learned a little bit.
Oh, okay, that's good.
It was always important to be taught Dwarven at home.
He nods.
Also, if the goblins down there speak Undercommon, I got that covered.
Oh, that might be useful. But yes, the facility, the Dwarven's facility for Warforged, obviously everything's going to be in Dwarven. So, you know, if you rely on Common, you're not going to be able to read anything.
D.
All right.
Imagine going to a foreign place without speaking the language. Couldn't be me.
I can do this. Just click his fingers. Become a hobgoblin. Click back. I should that'll be helpful as well.
You did
Algernon
that?
a bit of a show off.
Yeah. Just click fingers. It's just disguise self from the Hat of Disguise, but you know you gotta do a bit of pizzazz.
The Bear kind of like looks at you, is like, "Are you a freaking goblin?"
No. Like, does being able to do that make it? If I'm able to do this, will just turn into a dwarf. Does this make me a dwarf?
Well, I don't know. Are you just a goblin? Pretend to be a dwarf now?
Algernon, you really need to stop showing off.
But
Don't worry.
It's are you asking anybody with dragon blood not to be obnoxious and an obnoxious show off?
That's
Have
slightly
you
racist.
met
You're a dragon!
No.
Don't worry.
No.
I can confirm he does not look like a dwarf. Maybe a little bit of a dragon or a goblin, but he is not any of those. I can confirm because I have been with him, but he did not turn into a dragon. So he's not a dragon.
Thank you.
Don't worry. I'm a professional. I
He kind of
know what I'm
like
talking about.
takes a deep breath. Ooh, I thought I was dead.
No.
I
Mr.
mean,
Algernon over here would never kill anyone.
those goblins are getting crafty.
Mm-hmm. They are. They're crafty little boogers.
Yeah, on all the way on the other side of the mountain range, or well, you know, you gotta do like a U shape all the way around, and then that's where their other camp is, or well, camp basically the whole goblin base. But anyways, let's go to this rail system. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nods.
He starts bringing you over. You guys see over. Where am I? Where am I? Whoa. All right. If you guys see this over here, in there, he brings you into like a little spiral staircase that goes deep into the depths and bring you, like 100 feet below ground, and there's more undercity of like the dwarves, and it's a pretty big place. And then you look above, you'll see like these grand bridges that cross over each other, but eventually you'll reach this kind of like concrete area of stone, and you'll see these rails that descend into the darkness, into the tunnels ahead. You'll say, this is Iceforge Station. And you'll start talking to some of the other dwarves, and he's like, Okay, make sure you get one of the good mine carts. Put it on that one. Make sure they're not gonna die out there. Oh yeah, and make sure there's lights. And he's like getting things ready. Eventually, the minecart is set up, placed on this track. Looks brand spanking new. It's got this like little light bulb thing, little magical lamp on the top, and shining light.
It?
How big?
Yeah.
Like the actual minecart or the light?
The minecart.
It's big enough to fit all of you.
Is it like, are we gonna have to sit like lap and lap and lap?
You guys can sit side by side.
Oh wow, that's a big minecart.
Yeah, or like probably 2 and 2.
I mean, I could easily sit on someone's lap, so. Oh wait, no, Grick's here. Yeah, he can sit on someone's lap. It's fine.
Yeah.
There's multiple laps and multiple.
Yeah, it's basically like almost of like a 5-foot square, right? So as long as you guys can fit into a 5-foot square, you guys are Gucci.
I'm Gucci.
So you guys,
all right.
Could be something like this, one person here and one person there, and right beside each other. Everyone's inside.
Yes, put the 2 biggest people in the back squished next to each other.
I mean, it would, like, you guys set it up how you guys would want it, but this is just like a generalization of what's going on. Yeah.
Yes, this is Algernon just didn't mean it like this. Algernon just taking the entire center base and everyone else having to sit in the sides. Need my leg room.
You'll probably be sitting between my legs.
That's okay. Algernon is flexible.
Ooh, my.
I can just cling onto your neck, Mr. Algernon. I don't take up much room.
Yeah.
All right. So we pile in. So before we launch, Bolts is going to look to the High Artificer, who I assume is nearby.
Yeah.
And he's going to ask,
this factory, will it make more Warforged?
If everything goes well, it should. It should be able to. And it should basically have all the secrets on how you're all created, where you all came from.
He's going to nod and look forward. He seems ready to go.
All right. And make sure you press that brake, because if you don't, you're just going to zoom past everything.
What mechanism is the brake?
You'll see like the like a big lever on the minecart. It's like, make sure you pull that. If you don't, you're going to zoom past the facility and, pass anything and everything you want to zoom past.
Bolts is going to be ready to pull that lever.
All right. Repeat where you're supposed to stop. You guys remember?
Yeah. Mushrooms.
Yes, mushrooms. And don't go into any of the other caves, because, it's a big place. It's a mountains, and then it goes to Underdark, and it goes to other places. Make sure you follow the tracks so you don't get lost.
That's fine. I wouldn't ever recklessly go off the path into mysterious dark places that the benevolent god of this place perhaps has not fully mapped out.
Oh, you'd be surprised. There's a lot out there.
I would, in fact, I apologize for suggesting that everything's not perfectly well designed.
Yeah. It'd be really unfortunate if you fell off the tracks.
Oh,
Can you imagine, like, one of those... You ever think about, like, something like it goes flying off the tracks and onto another pair of tracks? That'd be crazy.
Be very hyped though. Very cool.
Yeah, that would be the most fun I ever had. Okay, anyways.
I get the feeling this guy rode these tracks as a kid.
Anyways, all right. He goes over to this like little station and looks at you guys and is like, "Well, adios," or well, audio. I don't know, some kind of like farewell in Dwarven.
That Dwarven?
Is that Dwarven? Yeah. He says goodbye in like some kind of Dwarven phrase that's like very popular. Says, if you
Rock
get it
and
turned
stone.
on, rock and stone. If you get turned on, make sure you come back and tell me, and then we'll figure out everything next.
Don't worry. I would now. I don't think I'd ever get turned on by any goblins.
And then he hits something, and you guys like get boosted somewheres. And you guys start riding down these rails.
Haley puts her arms up and is just squealing and like fun.
Mind me, I'm just doing Foley.
In happiness, squealing in happiness with her arms up.
Bolt is very contemplative. You know, he's paying attention for that mushroom gorge, but he's also thinking a lot about how he may finally meet some people just like him.
Or he has a chance to truly make a friend here.
Rick would insist that he has a friend. Well, he had a friend.
Oh no.
Spot that the relationship is a bit tentative right now.
Okay.
Very time.
You love somebody, let them go.
No, I made him.
Well,
you know what I had to do to make this guy? I almost died doing it.
Well, you're going. If it makes you feel better, you're going to a factory. You make more.
More bolts?
Yes. And bolts can make bolts. We're going to a place where you can make more of like yourself. So you know you'll have somebody to talk to about oiling your joints.
My joints are made of wood.
I have to go to the bathroom, so just gonna pause for like a couple
Bonding your joints.
Okay.
Pause time.
Don't worry, you guys can RP talk while we wait, or anyone else need to use the washroom? Take a little break?
I'm good.
Alrighty.
Good for now. I'm
So-
sure. Go ahead.
I have a bit of an out of character question.
Yo.
This is for Mr. Defined. What is Algernon's goal out here? Like, what's Algernon searching for in these new lands?
So Algernon right now mostly is just trying to get as far away from his family as absolutely possible.
Well, I mean, that's kind of already been achieved. So, like, what's the next step?
You know, amass power and wealth, standard dragon things.
You and Grick both.
Yeah, he is trying to like do it, but then do it for more altruistic reasons. You know how it be. But yeah, like he hasn't thought that far ahead as what to do when you're very far away.
I mean, to be fair, Bolt came here without a goal. He was just following Grick. And now he's sort of discovering what a lot of stuff he wasn't expecting.
I mean, there's all these dragons. They seem like jerks. And what's more, they're wealthy jerks.
Well, I'm not a big fan of them then.
Take their money off of them.
I'm gonna grab a drink.
And possibly
Ooh,
do some
hold on.
good.
Wait. Oh. Eh. There we go. I guess it's just you and me now.
Yeah.
Me and you.
Algernon and Bolts. Algernon
Right.
and Bolts team.
Algernon and Bulls.
Algolts?
Aljolts.
Algolts? I feel
Bol-
Balgenon flows maybe a little better.
That's just the. Wait, would it be like Bolgenon?
I don't know. Balgenon!
What do you mean? It's perfect. It's fine.
What did I walk into?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Uh-huh.
We're talking
just-
about Bolgenon.
Yeah. Let's. Look, it's inventing mental images that I don't want invented.
I have a codpiece.
That would be Bulgebolts. Bulgolts? Ugh.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Okay.
Welcome back.
I redeemed a drink so you can have drink.
Yo, let's go. I'm thirsties.
Quench that thirst. What are you quenching with?
I got water and this BCAs. It's basically carbs or
Oh.
Nice.
proteins or
Carb loading?
Like a protein shake kind of thing? Like a protein meal replacement?
kinda. It's kind of just like minerals and yeah, it's kind of just a mineral mix, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get what you're
Alrighty.
putting down.
So you guys are rolling down these tracks through these tunnels. And let's see. While you're doing that, you guys pretty much all you guys hear is this loud rolling sound of, you know, steel grinding each other, like, you know, the wheels are kind of just, I guess, piercing through the caves, you know, like it's a pretty loud experience. Yeah. And it's a little bit mind numbing, you know, like you guys are going pretty fast, but after a time, you know, 10 minutes, 20 minutes passes, 30 minutes, it's kind of just all the same. There's just caves, and sometimes you'll hit like an open area with like a jungle of like trees, or you know, maybe you'll hear like a waterfall in the distance, but generally it's pretty much all the same. There's a lot of room for talking and or conversation if possible.
Well, it's too bad that someone doesn't feel like talking.
You know, maybe you should just let him have his space. If he wants to, doesn't feel like talking. Maybe he just has an upset stomach.
Yeah.
I'll just give a skeptical look to those magical rations. You know, this is what you get for trying to cook magical rations at home. I cooked mine with the help of a good cook. Yes.
Oh yeah, it is
That's
worth
the point.
mentioning that Grick made the magical ration machine himself.
Yeah.
And if
Yeah.
the construction on me is of any indication,
Algernon stuff is also all homemade for what it's worth.
Everyone just doing things homemade.
Well, you know.
I am homemade.
Yes. Well, if your home is where you come from, isn't everybody homemade?
I came from a hospital.
But you weren't made in the hospital.
How do you know?
Well, you know, I don't. That's fair.
I guess I'm college dorm made then.
I don't know where.
That's just
I don't
a
know where I
home,
was
though.
made. A temporary home?
Well, if the players have nothing to talk about,
Well, Bolts is not the talkative sort. Grick doesn't feel like talking. So that just leaves Algernon and Haley.
It does raise the question of exactly what are we going to do to get past all these goblins?
I guess talking to them won't work. So then we'll have to put up a fight then, right?
That is a lot of goblins, but you know, I'm not objecting to it.
A
What if
direct
we-
combat experience would not be wise.
We can be extra sneaky.
Can Algernon turn invisible today?
Not today. I can throw 3 firebolts of horrifically damned fire.
Perhaps then it would be best if you disguised yourself and try and turn on the security system.
Sure. I don't like a plan where if I get it a bit wrong, I die horribly. And I'd like, you know, not to be going along all by myself.
We
But,
could cause a distraction for you.
Sure.
I'm pretty-
I'd like that.
I'm pretty small. I could try and squeeze my way through.
Ooh, I wonder what would happen if Bolts just pretended to like roll in on the minecart but pretended to be deactivated. Because I'm sure if it's a factory, then there are unfinished warforged in there.
Mm-hmm.
At least parts. I don't know what they'd do with him, but they'd certainly find it interesting.
That is.
Also, they can't eat me, so.
Wow.
That's
You think
also a
that?
plan.
Although I will say my bluff is not very good if I have to make one of those rolls.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can just pretend to be sleeping, and then we'll just like me or Algernon can do the bluff.
Yes. I could go and pretend to be a repair person.
Well, they might ask like, "Oh, well, what's wrong with him?" kind of thing, and then you're just like,
I'm sure I could think of something.
unless we have like, yeah.
No, I am confident I will be able to think of some sort of believable lie.
Right.
Perhaps you found him, and you want to get him fixed so he can fight for the goblins.
Yes. The goblins and the kobolds are on the same side, aren't they?
Are
Were
they?
they fighting the goblins? No, were they fight?
We're fighting goblins.
They were fighting goblins. Okay, so maybe we should be careful with Brick.
Maybe Brick should sit this one out.
Yeah, I think Brick should sit this one.
Mhm.
Grick is
can be
kind of
on
always
the-
following you guys around. You guys are already on the minecart.
He could
Yeah.
stay on the minecart with a tummy ache.
Yes, that might be a good plan. 'Cause if the goblins and the kobolds are at war, and we come in with a kobold, then that may cause a problem.
Yeah. I agree.
Just like that, we found a really good in-universe reason why Grick isn't going to be here.
Alrighty.
He'll be eating mushies.
Right, cool. So we'll just go with the story. Oh, we found him, and we
So
Mm.
so Algernon is gonna turn into a hobgoblin, adjust his hair and all of that.
All right, cool. So have we? How long has it been, and have we hit the mushroom forest yet?
It's... Let's see. I'm thinking. I think it might be a couple hours.
Seriously, how big are these caves?
ginormous.
I mean, it took you guys days to like go down the mountain range, right?
Oh, does this thing span the entire range?
Yeah, that's what he
Yeah,
was
'cause it
telling
goes-
you.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
going throughout the entire mountain. So, like, if we pass the mushroom forest and everything, we'll just be continuing going down the mountains before making a U-turn and everything.
All right, well, I guess Bolts will be, doing his best to keep his mind occupied during this time.
Yeah, this sounds like a good plan. And
I think
Algernon
Haley
will
will be humming to herself.
be making plans.
What
Now-
would Haley do? Would she be like pretend to be his assistant or something?
Yeah, I think you could be assistants. They might not know what a halfling is.
Yeah, they're like,
We could
who's
do-
this squirt?
No, we could just say, what? It's a hobgoblin, and they'd be like, yes, no, that it was lost in a tragic minecart incident.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is why you have to be careful on minecarts. A lovely goblin can end up looking like this. As you see, the goblins are really ugly, so you being
Mhm.
really cute means that to a goblin, they think you're ugly.
Mm. It all makes sense now.
Yeah. And also you don't speak because
Don't get mangled, or you'll smooth out all your features.
yeah.
Lovely wrinkles.
Oh boy. Alrighty, yeah. I think like several hours cross by, and I think at this point it's hard to tell how much hours you've been underground at this point. You will see light up in the distance. And you've seen a couple lights before, like maybe there's been some kind of like in like this like a jungle patch, or maybe there'd be other things lighting the caves, but it wasn't ever mushrooms. But eventually, when you entered into this new tunnel system, it is glowing with these bright, vibrant mushrooms everywheres. What do you do? Do you pull
Can
the
we-
lever or continue on?
I'm gonna pull the lever.
Yeah, we'll pull the lever.
Alrighty.
Wait, is our plan to go through? Yeah, we pull the lever.
Yeah, we have to go through. We have to go through the mushroom for getting there.
Yeah.
Alrighty, you pull the lever and stop in the mushroom forest, and you're looking around. You will find several cave locations that kind of go to the other areas. But the first one would be, you know, back from where you guys came from, to the Dwarven settlement. Number 2 would be where the minecart continues. There's a third one that delves deeper into the earth. And a fourth one that looks like it winds down into like taking a left.
Oh crap. Well, he did say that if we didn't stop, we'd just roll right into the factory.
So I suppose, do we now like keep going on the cart a bit slower?
We could just
Since
follow
the
the
whole
tracks.
plan is we're meant to be coming in here with him.
Yeah, you could just like push me in the cart.
Yeah, push in the cart.
Okay. Yeah. You can push the cart.
Yep, bolts will be well, I guess we'll push the cart. Bolts will not be in the cart yet because that would make pushing the cart harder.
Mm-hmm.
But we are going to stop as soon as we see the sign of something up ahead.
I'm just loading up my notes. Just
Notes on boats.
notes on boats.
Well, I'm saying.
Let's see, what's this one say? Yeah. Yeah. While you guys are walking through the mushroom forest and, you know, continuing forward, you will see these small little mushroom creatures that kind of like, they have like little stubby arms, and they're very, very cute looking, and they kind of look at you. Some bigger
Haley
ones
just-
in the distance, and they're kind of looking as well.
Haley just waves to them, saying hi, as they're like going by.
It waves back at you, and it like opens its mouth, and it looks like a big O.
No, that's cute.
And then like it kind of like scampers away like with its like short stubby legs.
It's so cute.
Wonder
Yeah.
if we could eat it.
That thing was
That's not
a small little myconoid.
Stubbiest stuff, stubby leg.
Ooh, I wonder if they're big myconoids.
Yeah, there was also some in the background that were like pretty large. They were kind of like watching in the distance.
Do they also have stubby arms and legs?
Yeah, but they're like, these ones were yes, they're just bigger.
It reminds me of FF8, where it's King Tonberry, and it's just like this giant Tonberry, and it's got this teeny tiny little like knife that it uses to attack.
Oh yeah. I'm imagining like it's like something like that.
Mhm. The most disappointing thing is when like you beat it, and it's just a regular Tonberry with no spinny little crown.
I'm not gonna draw the top because it's gonna look like something else. uh, but
So
yeah.
the line, Hydalann. Draw the line.
I don't know what that looks like.
Yeah, that's a mushroom. It's totally a mushroom.
Guys, it's just a mushroom person.
Don't think about it. It makes sense. Don't worry.
Yeah, there we go. That's what the top of it looks like.
Eh?
Okay.
Nani?
There you go. See.
Can't see anything.
There.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't see anything either.
There you go.
Oh, demonetized.
There you go.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you guys continue forward. Maybe this one's like an hour of pushing, it feels like. By the time you get there, you feel a little bit exhausted. But up ahead, you will hear the sounds of like clanking and screeching of like these creatures in the dark. They're not bats, definitely, but they're most likely goblins.
Are you gonna be okay with this, Mr. Bolt?
Bolts nods.
Okay.
He is trusting. He is trusting you two to make sure he doesn't, get tossed into lava or something.
We'd never have you tossed into.
You're in safe hands.
Safest.
All right. He's gonna hop into the cart and sort of sprawl out and
Okay.
just pretend to be shut down, unconscious.
Alrighty. You guys approach the grinding of the wheels, and and the sparks every now and then. One of the couple of the goblins come up to you guys and they look at the one. They look at Algernon, who is a hobgoblin.
Yeah. Algernon will glare back and just like as if he is insulted at the mere look at somebody daring to even look at him.
Haley just sees all these angry faces and she's just like thinking to herself, oh, I gotta be angry too. So she has little angry eyes and just like folds her arms and she's like standing next to Algernon, just like trying to be intimidating as best she can.
I'm moving this here, this malfunctioning warforge down to the base. Please get out of my way. I don't want to have to clean this after I run you over.
They nod and look. Why you have Pipsqueak with you?
Assistant. Minecart accident.
Is slave?
Buddy.
What?
Haley, you shouldn't be speaking.
Is slave?
Look, better to. I'm saying assistant, slave. This is undercommon. So assistant, slave, same difference, right? Mine.
He's like pouting angrily, and then she like tugs on Algernon's shirt.
We not turn on factory yet. We still trying to figure it out.
Well then, good thing I'm here, isn't it?
Like you'll be able to turn it on.
Well, you definitely won't turn it on if you don't get out of my way.
Why? No one could be turning it on if if no one is able to turn it on.
Just look. Just turn to the other one. Would you please explain to your idiot friend I'm threatening to kill him?
The other one like tells him he's an idiot. He's like, "You're being an idiot."
Thank you. You a better servant than average. Now we'll just start moving on.
Yeah, just make sure to report to the big boss. And they kind of like walk away.
Hey, pass by. Okay, got past the first row. First step. That's good.
They sounded mean.
They were very mean.
Were you
But,
mean back to them?
Oh, I was. I tried to kill them and everything. And
Oh,
this
that's
time,
right.
they responded like rational people when you threatened to kill them.
Yeah, goblins are more rational than dwarves.
Yeah.
So basically what you guys see in the distance is a large building that looks aged and worn. The make is not dwarven, and the building is in an incredible... the building itself is in a incredibly sized cavern. Almost as if the place was carved out, like, as if it was a carved out mountain. You see blue crystal-like objects glow at the top of this cavern. There, you see a building. The building is surrounded by piles of trash. The area smells terrible, and it smells of rotten food, corpses, feces. This truly is a goblin's nest, or a lair, as one would say.
Well, Well, let's keep going before I decide to get in character a bit too much. Hobgoblin would do.
You guys can roll the cart into the facility, and you'll notice that the actual cart like goes right into the facility.
Efficient.
There is also a track that deviates, like to the left, but so far the cart, the track is not set to turn to the left. So, let's see, if I were to draw it out for you guys, basically there's like, box, a cavern, something like that. You guys are over here, and then the tracks deviate from there, and then, yeah, go something like that. Very quick drawing.
So what's up? That's like a box in the middle?
That's the building.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we didn't stop, we would just crash right into the fortress.
Yeah,
Or
which would have
factory.
been not ideal.
Let's see. And as you get inside, there's like another station to stop. It's like one of those, like, kind of similar to what you saw at the Dwarven Kingdom.
So security check.
No, not like that. Like for the cart station.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So where the track is.
Yeah. Very similar to that. There you can get off. And you are now inside of the area. Inside you'll see goblins everywhere, and they're all like walking around.
Wolf
So,
doesn't really know what's going on.
Yeah. So I suppose Algernon just gonna keep going towards the main area. And once it looks like we're up to the main building, it's gonna click fingers and point to the few goblins nearby and says, "Help me move this."
Oh, you found one of the middlemans?
Yes.
Oh, it should be good. It should be It should be good scrap. Maybe turn
Not
it
scrap.
on.
Not scrap. Going to be revitalized. Also, even if scrap, my scrap, not your scrap.
Oh wait, everyone's scrap. It Big Boss scrap.
No. Is it now?
Yep.
Well,
Remember, this is a communist society.
fucking go. Well, anyway, for now we're bringing this in, not getting scrapped, moving.
Well, anyways, go put it in the wherever you need to bring it. They'll get like a
Okay.
couple goblins to help you out.
Excellent.
You guys can
Oh, yeah, we'll just-
explore to your heart's content.
Okay, so kind of understand. So what's the next plan here? Didn't really think we'd get this far.
Thought we'd die by now.
Yeah. Genuinely thought we'd be dead by this stage.
We're supposed to go to the security center, right?
Oh yeah.
To turn that, we have to turn
That's
that
the
on.
first idea. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. So we're looking for the security center. Where's that?
You're asking the goblins?
Yes.
The goblins point. It's like, man, are you new around here?
I've just pause. It's a test. Where is it?
He just like scratches his head in annoyance. God, it's like we got new goblins every day. You go that way, and he's pointing that way.
Okay. Well,
Remember, they said
well,
that there was another settlement on the mountains. You could just pretend to be from there.
true. That's good. We'll update the story as we go. Good idea, though. You'll make head goblin material before long.
Well, I'm sure
Alright,
I
cool.
will.
So let's go. I must follow,
Okay.
so you lead.
Yeah. So follow.
Come on, assistant.
I don't know. Is this on the map?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a black screen of death.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Zoom
yeah.
out.
Uh-oh. Is it not working?
No. I think it's just literally when I opened it was black screen. I had to scroll. I think it was like
I had to zoom
up
out.
and right.
Well, I'm
Let's
at
go.
10% and I still see nothing but black screen.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
not good.
okay. That could be a problem.
Fuck. Okay. You see anything?
No. Let me
Oh.
refresh. See if that helps.
No, just give me a second. Every time. I don't know why it doesn't save. Okay, we'll just do this. Okay, there we go. Should be able to see now.
We're good. We're Gucci.
Okay, I'm just gonna do something. Remove. And select a token. Save. There we go. That should save it. Hopefully. Okay.
Alright, we're Gucci. I can move things now.
Wonderful.
Vamonos! Where are we going?
We are going this
Here.
way.
Yes.
So this way. This
Bear in mind, I'm
way.
being carried. I'm not walking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're being carried by a couple of goblins. It's all fine. So, we fancy.
You see a goblin over here kind of just like probably like sitting on one of the levers, just like pulling it, pushing it, pulling it, pushing it. And then he gets mad and stomps on like the command deck thing. He's like speaking it in undercommon.
Knowledge engineering. See what's going on here? I'm no Greek, but you know, I studied a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Okay, I skipped that class.
Yeah, I don't think you know ancient dwarven technology, perhaps. That's probably
No,
the issue.
Yeah. Look,
We
look,
should have really asked him how to turn this stuff on.
it was an elective.
What if we ask the goblins?
Okay.
Oh wait, you can read Dwarven, right?
I can read Dwarven. So, you know what, we'll try and read, we'll just look around. Okay, Haley, do you want to look around for something that looks like an instruction manual?
I can do that.
Excellent.
I guess the goblins are just gonna stand around and hold me while you do this.
Yeah, unfortunately we can't, probably can't get them to, help. Well, you know, is there anything that does look like instructions here, I suppose, is the first question. Before we
Yeah,
go too
there
nuts.
is something. Let's see. Alrighty. You guys will see a billboard. Probably over here. I'll put a big circle. And on the billboard in Dwarven, it says something. Who knows Dwarven?
I don't.
I do at least.
Okay, one person knows Dwarven. Let's see, what does it say? On the on the billboard, it says, "Always wear your safety gear" in big bold letters. And then also it says admin code, Warforgers.
Okay. Noted. Is there anywhere where it looks like you should put that in?
No.
Okay.
There's no like computers or like everything's just switches.
Sure.
You're not really too sure what admin code means.
Struggling. And so we've confirmed doesn't know anything about engineering, but gonna give the vibe of somebody who does. So rather than using the knowledge skills, we're going with the bluff skills. It's like, hello there. Looking to the security console. I'm here to get in there and sort it out. Have a Warforged with me.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, we're trying to figure this out too.
Yeah. Where's the security room?
Aren't we in the security room?
Are we in the security room?
Yes.
Okay. Where's the security panels then for arranging it? Looking around for something that could be a please enter code here.
Well, should I roll for a search? Because Algernon told Haley.
Yeah, give me a search check. Silent, but deadly. She searches. All but hidden. Secret sauce. I don't know, I'm just making shit up.
Don't worry. You're making it work. You're making it work.
You doing all right, Haley? Oh, we lost her.
Are we back? We're Gucci.
Haley.
We're back now.
Hello,
Sorry.
welcome
What
back.
happened?
Thank you. I don't know if my roll went through,
Yeah,
but
it
I
did.
got an 8
did
for a
twice.
search. Okay.
Yeah, 8. Haley, you're searching around. And what you will notice is that there's like a light coming from like the north, where you guys kind of passed. You guys would have noticed it, but now that you're like looking around, it's big. Everything on this west side of like this area, everything is like everything that's like west are these like big glass screens. And as you look outside, there's light coming from out there. And you look inside, you will see these you'll see these big giant gears kind of just situated everywheres, and like wonder if I have a example. Aha. Yeah, you'll see like a bunch of chains attached to these giant gears, and the gears are all conjoined with each other. You will see one interesting thing on this massive structure. There's like this like wrench that's like stuck in between these gears.
Can I reach that?
No, it's way out there. It's past the screen because it's on the other side of the screen.
Okay.
Mr. Algernon,
Hmm?
there's a wrench over there that I can see, and gears. Maybe that's stopping it.
Oh,
And she's like
excellent.
pointing at the screen.
Yeah. Algernon will go over, and she's gonna be striding over confidently to go and pull it out. She's gonna just pull it to see if it's something that needs strength to pull it out.
So this is like it's here, I'll show you.
Yeah. Just whisper. Just when there's a second. Good work.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'd do it more publicly. Evil.
I'm gonna put in. We're not gonna have lighting for this.
Whoa, puzzle time.
Yeah.
Full time.
But you will see over here. That's where it's kind of situated.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I'm looking at that. And that looks like a safety violation just waiting to happen. So, look at that for a moment of thought. Say, no. And we'll click his fingers again, and he's going to point over there, point out to the engineer, says, yes, you need to send somebody to remove that bar from those cogs, or else it won't work.
Oh, we tried. It's too heavy. It's stuck in there.
Well then, cut it out.
I don't know what to tell you, man. We tried. It's a toughie. We can't get it. We can't even budge it.
Oh God, are you gonna need to pretend to fix me so I can move it?
One moment. Put a moment like this. Okay, so you understand that I have. Actually, just take a moment to look over it. If something were to remove, would this immediately start moving in a horrific, like, grind anybody who's standing up there to dirt kind of way?
I mean, if you get stuck in between these things, it's probably instant death, or
Okay.
or like something that it's gonna hurt a lot. Maybe you'll lose a hand, or you take lots of damage. But yeah, maybe not instant death, but like bad things will happen. But also it doesn't look like anything's like trying to move. It doesn't look like this one thing is like constricting everything. It doesn't look like anything is on. Do you guys remember what the dwarf said?
Yeah, it's not active. It's not. None of this is activated until we use the access code and put it into the security system. So we have to like activate that, but it's probably a good idea to fix this first, because if we have this turning on, either that thing will break or the entire thing will tear itself asunder. Like if it starts moving with that thing stuck, probably super bad for it. You know? I don't know about you guys, but I don't fancy finding out exactly which one of those it would be. Not something I care to do.
Would you like to look at other places? There's lots to
Yeah,
explore.
Okay, there's lots to explore. We'll look around. Is there any place to enter access codes here?
Like I said, you looked around so far in that one area.
Oh yeah, he's actively asking.
He looks at you and is like, "What do you mean input access code?"
A lot of these things, there's a place where you have to prove you're able to run this place, or else nothing works. Somewhere. In the meantime,
Never seen anything like that. I mean, there's that big crystal thingy downstairs.
Okay, that sounds possible. Now, if you give me a moment. Now, kind of want to try and fake getting him up, but I feel if I get Bolt, the problem is I want to get Bolts up so he can do stuff. But on the other hand, if I turn Bolts on now, then just gonna cause a lot of drama. You know?
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to meet the big boss if you do.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole thing. Why must Bolts be so special and interesting? Why couldn't you be boring like the rest of us?
Why, Bolts? Why?
Why?
I don't
Have you ever
know.
considered just being boring?
That's the guy who
Okay,
was turned into a hobgoblin and is threatened to light an entire kingdom on fire.
Yeah, that's called being interesting.
Yeah, I know about it.
No. Sometimes they're just so interesting I can't help it. Okay, so we will try and go to this. Okay, let's go to this crystal. Just click the fingers to the goblins. It's kind of clearly enjoying ordering the goblins around. I'm gonna try and maybe think about trying to keep them.
Okay. The goblin. Let's see. He will walk over here, so follow the goblin.
Okay. We'll also he's gonna take a couple of random tools, and look like he's considering yes, these may help fixing the Warforged. I'm able to get it occasionally briefly functional, but extended functionality is still proving a problem. So don't get too excited if it suddenly starts moving.
The goblin points up to like some stairs, and
Okay.
You will see These stairs will actually go downstairs instead.
Oh.
Guys, we'll be in a new hallway as you descend.
You know, just a comment. Super glad we're not fighting our way through this one.
Mm-hmm. Oh no. Oh, there it is.
Also, the other goblins are still helping you carry bolts.
Yeah. No
And
problem.
there's 4 of them.
Okay. Yes. It's going to start just giving them just occasional praise and stuff like that, trying to corrupt them to his cause. No. Yes. But I'm not from these parts of this part. So, have you ever heard of this thing called paid leave? Wait, pause. First, have you heard of this thing called pay?
Yeah, we get
Okay.
food.
Oh, but no, that's just food and lodgings. Pay is where you'll get gold that you can spend for yourself.
Oh, it's like, I think I know what that is. That's kind of like, when Captain gives you free kill, then you kill him.
Something like that, but you don't kill the captain, obviously. No. But it's just an interesting idea, don't you think?
I guess so. I don't know.
You'd have your own gold that you could spend on anything you like.
Why would I do that? Goblins stick together.
But then you could use your gold. But you can use your gold to spend for the other goblins? Surely you might sometimes have your own ideas about how to help other goblins, and you could use that gold to put those ideas forward.
I mean, why would I ever go to... Give me a second.
Algernon, I swear to God, you need to stop trying to gentrify the goblins.
I'll make these goblins libertarians if it's the last thing I do.
You need to stop introducing capitalism into the goblin society.
Well, look what socialism has done for them.
I don't know, they seem pretty happy to me.
Aren't they brutally murdering kobolds?
Maybe.
Let's see.
I don't think that'll change if they become capitalists. Then they'll just start profiting off of it.
Honestly, I'm trying to bring him more to a democratic socialist sort of framework.
My point is they're going to figure out you're not a hobgoblin.
No, I'm pretty confident I can keep this going up for quite a while.
Well, he says a word, but it's not undercommon. It's not like part of the undercommon language, and he's talking about a place.
Okay.
He basically says, "Oh, why the hell would I go over to blank?"
Pause. Shrug. Well, you probably shouldn't. And if you're happy here, that's totally fine as well.
Then I have no reason for gold.
True. Gold could be exchanged. Goods and services. Giant crystal.
Oh, why are you doing this to me? Are you saying I should go to the city?
Me? No, not at all.
Think you're lying.
What? No. Why would I ever lie? I'm the most honest person there is. Do I roll bluff for this?
I mean, there's no need.
Yeah. I roll big number of bluff, but I fully understand that I'm pushing the I'm only getting away with this because of it, and I'm pushing the limit of that. Look, what's the point in having big number if you don't use the big number to blow it on something meaningless?
Oh, hey, like, can you not see?
Sorry, Haley.
There we go.
Okay. Haley, no, wrong way.
Huh?
That minecart accent hurt your sense of direction as well. Okay, this way. We're up here. Okay. Well, giant crystal. Interesting.
Yeah. Up ahead, you see a bunch of goblins kind of like scratching their heads, and one goblin who has his arms crossed. His arms crossed. And he's looking at the big giant crystal. Turns around, looks at you. What's going on, scrap meat? You got
John, I know
you got
have some
the
pride.
you got some scrap?
No, this one is going to be restored.
Oh. Why the hell are you bringing it over here?
I'm looking for a particular part of this dwarven place that allow me to reactivate it. These goblins so far have not been very useful.
Well, what the hell do you think we're trying to do here? We're trying to activate it.
Yes, I know, and I'm looking for where it happens. There's only one room where it can be activated.
He looks
and
at you.
I know.
No kidding. No
Yes.
kidding. Right here, he points to the big crystal. This is the generator room. If you're not up to date.
Well, yes.
It's all gonna be
looking
like you're
around.
dumb.
Yes. Yes, I know, but if the problem is in the generator room, maybe that's where it has to be activated. But the problem could be somewhere else. The problem could be in lots of different places. And if you think that just because the power comes from the generator room, it's where it could be activated, then maybe you should consider how dwarven engineering works.
Wow, if we never even thought of that.
Indeed. Now, if we stop being so fucking sarcastic to each other and try and work on the problem at hand, maybe we'll get somewhere.
Haley is just like hearing all this sarcasm and is just like beginning to panic, and she like goes over to Algernon and like pats his leg and is just like,
Yeah.
He the goblin kind of
I think you need to calm down a little bit.
You also can't understand what they're saying.
Well, no, she can hear the sarcasm in their voice, and like
Yeah.
she can feel like the like things escalating and everything in the way of their tones, and that's when she started to panic. She doesn't understand what they're saying, but she just hears the voice rising, and she's just like automatically panicked.
Yeah. And now, look, pause, just calm. You're scaring my assistant. So, I am trying to figure out a place. There's going to be somewhere where you'll put in an activation phrase or a code, and it will then start working again.
he kind of blinks at you and is like, "Who do you think you are? You come into my factory and demand me to do things. How about you get back to work?"
Oh boy, did you just find the big boss?
Pause, just look. I'm here. I'm being told to go. I understand. You want this fixed. I'm not telling you to do anything. I am requesting that I'm merely trying to get what you want done as quickly as possible. And I'm trying to get as much information as I can. I have tried talking to the other guys, but they don't know. So I'm now talking. I've now stuck talking to the most intelligent person here. Pause. I'll tell you what. I says I will show you my credentials. I'm not able to fully reactivate any Warforged. I'm able to get one working for a short length of time, and then they will tend to deactivate again. If I do that, will that prove my point?
He looks at the Warforged.
said, I can only usually get these started for a minute or two, but there's some more fundamental issue that I need this place activated in order to fix.
Um, hmm. Is that so, huh?
Yes.
And he looks to the other goblins and gives a nod. So, where was it you said you were coming by from?
I didn't.
Hmm. Is that so, huh?
It is.
It's a shiny warforged you got there. Never seen any
It is.
them like that.
I take good care. I take good care of what's put in my charge.
Hmm. And where you say you find this thing?
I didn't.
I'm gonna die here.
Well, isn't that awfully convenient?
What can I say? I'm here to offer my assistance.
Well, if you could just turn it on, why didn't you do that before?
Because it's only temporary. Because it's only for a temporary activation, and I don't know how many times this will work. Each time I do it, it works for slightly slightly shorter length of time. So clearly, it's not a perfect solution. So I don't want to keep doing it. Better to keep it deactivated as much time as possible while I work on a permanent solution.
He
And I'm
looks at
not telling
you.
you where I'm coming from because my tribe is attempting to stay covert, and I'll admit they were a little bit smaller, and what is it? Covert techniques keep people safe.
He crosses his arms again. You some kind of deviant trying to steal our secrets?
I'd hardly be a deviant trying to seek your secrets, walking openly in with a warforged, and he'll just start acting like he is getting it started up, and he'll have a couple of wands out, a couple of tools, and go. Doot, doot.
How about you stop right there?
About done anyway, but it'll pause. It'll just. Why?
Why are you trying to keep everything so secret? Goblins stick together. Dragons the bad guys. Dwarves are the
Yeah.
bad guys.
I fully agree that just doesn't even have to lie about this one. Fully agree. Dragons are assholes. Dwarves are sanctimonious assholes.
Yeah. And why are you trying to keep he gives a quote, your tribe a secret? I know where all the tribes are.
Well, because maybe they're a bit closer. Maybe they're a little closer to the dwarves and stuff like that. After all, hobgoblins stick together. Goblins stick together. However, it remains to be seen if goblins and hobgoblins are sticking together, because I've come here and I've been met with distrust. If we are to stick together, perhaps you could start with some trust.
Well, how about you stop acting like you own the place?
I'm not acting like I own the place.
I think you are. You come into here asking me where everything is.
Of course, because I wish to help you and get this place started. So, trusting that we both want the same thing, you should be.
No.
I'm assuming you'll help me.
I don't think we are on the same page. We do not want the same thing. We want it for ourselves. And if you want it for yourself.
Oh, but I want it for ourselves as well. Just gesturing expansively.
And why are you being so secret then?
Because I'm waiting to see if we can trust you. And you are acting. Hey, look at it from my point of view. You are acting awfully suspicious.
No. You are acting suspicious.
Then we should do mutual trust. Pauses, and So the problem here is for Algernon to just working this through is Algernon does have a rough mental map, and there's just goblin tribes all over the place. So okay, he has had a look at where all the maps are, right? So what he's going to try and is that is he able to get a spot? Okay, I know what he's going to do. He's going to say, he's going to pick a spot. How many miles north is that evil tower full of death and evil?
You have
Ballpark. We know
it could
roughly it will.
be 10, it could be 30. You have no idea.
Sure.
You
So,
just
okay,
saw
here's
it
what-
from like a tall mountain, right? And that's like you just saw the top of it.
Yeah. Well, we visited the house. So how far north is that?
That was from where you are right now, or like
Yeah. Yeah.
let's see. Well, technically, you don't have any idea where you are right now yourself.
True. But this is all rough targets. We don't. Alton's not too interested in precision on this one.
I think you have no idea. You don't know where you are in the mountains. You could be on the other side. You could be only like 5% of the way.
Sure, that's fair. Well, as I said, I don't quite know because of how I got here. I don't quite know where it is relative, but far up to the northern, near where the giants are, we are trying to stay away from them, but they do serve to keep everything else away, particularly the dragons.
Uh-huh. Kind of looks like he's just grinding his teeth and just squinting
May
at you.
I? Just gestures. May I complete this? I don't know what happens if I stop halfway through.
Do whatever you like.
Sure, we'll
Just
finish
go
and
away
go.
afterwards.
Of course. We'll activate, and we go poop. Just tap bolts on the head.
Algernon, I swear you're gonna give me a fucking panic attack.
Look, you try and concoct a story on the fly with a bunch of hostile goblins.
We know where another goblin base is. Just say you're from
Yes.
there.
I am not baiting any questions I cannot answer.
I thought you were the king of bullshit.
Yeah, I am. Look how far I've gotten with with a completely absurd story.
Or okay. Well, as soon as he like hears that as soon as Bolts hears that Algernon says done, he's going to make his eyes light up a little bit, and then he's going to start shifting, doing his best to like pretend to come online.
There
Okay.
we go. Happy?
So I assume the other goblins are going to drop him.
Yeah.
All right, cool. He's gonna
Careful.
make a thud, and then he's going to slowly stand up.
The other goblin's like, oh, wow. Well, if you could do that, then do that with this crystal. Turn it on.
Oh, it's okay. It's gonna go up and look up to it. Gonna look around. Less.
He just watches from over here. His arms
Alright, it's gonna go in
crossed.
there. we'll try and whisper into it. Warforgers.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Well, I don't think it's activated from here. This looks like just the raw power source. There's no control. Looking for something is going to be much more about control.
Hmm. Well, there are places over there, and he points to the east.
Sure. You know, have alien bolts follow, because the worst comes to worst, I don't want people in the same fireball AoE as goblins. Okay, but at least bolts can do things now.
Low
At
key,
least for a
kind of
little
want to.
bit.
Low key, kind of want to try something.
I mean, go ahead. There's no way it can get any worse, right?
Well, like as a cleric, I have this ability called like spirit sense, where I can see, um, um, what? Allows to see spirits who have died and can speak to them. So like, kind of want to be like, see if there's any spirits here, and then ask how it works and like how to turn it on if it's
Okay.
possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can try to do that, and
He's just gonna like go up to Algernon and is just like, Mr. Algernon, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go try something. I'm gonna try and see if there's any spirits here and ask them how this works. I'll be right
Okay.
back.
Thumbs up. Well, gesture. Go. Follow my assistant. They're going to look at matters over there. Protect her.
So she's just gonna hang out in the corner.
Yeah. And Aljon's just going to be around here, letting her do a thing. And just while Haley's doing this, Aljon's just going to start just trying to figure out if there's anywhere we're saying the word Warforges makes it work. But,
okay.
I'll let Haley do her thing.
Alrighty.
Yeah. How does this work, Mr. DM?
What was the ability called again?
Spirit sense.
Okay.
I
Alrighty,
don't know.
so okay. Let's see. What's your wisdom modifier?
2.
2? Cool. Fortunate.
No, you hate to hear that.
Let's see. Okay. You feel so okay. So let's get you into the moment. How do you prepare for your communication with a dead soul? What does Haley do?
So she's gonna like get on her knees and like and then she's going to like be like in a praying position in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
And like just kind of close her eyes and kind of says like whispers softly in a sense, because normally she would say it out loud, but goblins everywhere, so kind of just like whispers softly, asking if like kind of like spirits that have passed away, if they are able to like could come to her and can be of assistance of some way, kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah. You will see a ghostly figure. It will speak to you. And you can ask it questions. It is a bearded man, a bearded dwarf. He's got a hard hat on. He's got these weird clothing on. These big boots. Looks like he's just like a normal worker, or special worker.
She, like, opens her eyes, like,
Salutations, Mr. Dwarf.
oh, sorry.
It's like, hello.
I apologizing for disturbing your rest, but we are in need of assistance. We are trying to turn on this facility, and we don't know how. We're trying our best, but all it is just goblins, and no dwarves here. Can you help us?
He will whisper to you. The green one. He has instructions. Or you power it up. Use your powers. Those crystals, the red ones.
Mm-hmm.
You power them with magic. Use your spell slots.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so power them up,
Yes.
the red crystals, and then it'll turn on?
Yes. It will have energy. It will power everything. Then you can use the controls in the control room.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much, Mr. Dwarf. Your assistance. I thank you for it.
Thank you. And he disappears. Looks like he dissipates into the ether, or the equivalent of passing away.
Mr. Hydalann!
Hmm?
Okay, I just spoke with a dwarf spirit.
Mm-hmm.
So, he said we have to go to the red crystals and power it up with magic, with our spell. And then
Okay.
it'll turn on the facility.
Okay, I don't have any spells.
Ah, I do.
Excellent. Alright. Okay. In that case, Haley, there's a red crystal over here.
Mm.
My assistant is going to do something. I would suggest you step back.
Oh,
So is it
okay.
like any spell?
You have no idea.
Oh fuck. I didn't ask.
If he said spell slots, maybe it's just like magic itself?
That's what I was thinking. Because he
Yeah.
said spell slot, so I'm just assuming it's just magic in general.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's a destructive spell, could have a chance at destroying this.
Yeah, I was thinking of just like cure light wounds as a spell, kind of like a healing to turn it on. Is my thought process.
All their spells into like cure spells, so
Yeah, you could try that.
Yeah, so let's try cure light wounds, which is a level 1 spell.
really like the idea of a big place being powered by good vibes.
Good vibes. That's what we want. That's what we want. We got good vibes.
Yeah.
You cast your spell and you feel the power being siphoned from you, the healing energies. You can feel it going into the crystal, but it feels like it's stealing from you, and it's very quick. It almost feels like it was not enough. The level 1 spell was not nearly enough.
All right, let's go for level 2 then, for cure moderate wound.
Okay. After doing so, you will feel it again. It's even the spell is, pretty much like double effective, right? And feel it siphoning the magic from your body. That's this power, it's leaving you, and it absorbs, and you could feel you could feel something now from this crystal. It's almost like this like light faint blinking of like of energy, and it starts to hum.
I'm going to use cure moderate wounds again on it.
And use another one. This time, the crystal lights up in redness, and it's brimming with energy. And it seems like something has happened.
Mr. Aljon, I did something. It's working now.
Oh, but Algernon, just pause there a moment. Algernon will kind of go out here and see if anything's happening in the central crystal.
Haley will stay behind at the red
Yeah.
crystal.
You will see this like lightning effect, kind of like coming from all the 4 crystals and shooting into the middle one. And there's just this like wave of energy everywhere. All the goblins are like, whoa!
Algernon will come back and just, look appropriately smug about it. Well, still doubting?
Well, guess you figured something out.
Well, pause. Yeah. Algernon, there's this like internal struggle because Algernon actually feels super shitty about taking the credit, but you gotta maintain kayfabe. I'll be extra complimentary about her later on.
Just swallow your pride, damn it.
Yeah.
She works so hard.
Yeah,
No,
it's about the honor. It's
I'd
I'd
dishonorable
rather
to take.
not die.
Yeah, I know. That's why he's not saying it, but it's still dishonorable. Okay.
The
Still have to figure out where this security system is, though, right?
security system.
Yes.
Oh wait, sorry. Did you say that out loud?
No. This meant back out here.
Okay.
So, what else is here of interest that needs fixing?
Let's see. Whoa. There's that wrench stuck in the gears, but... Oh, and then there's... The lava's not pouring. I'm not too sure why. Maybe it's because of the gear. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure all that's handled in the control room. Maybe? I don't know. It's never been on before.
Well, I'll continue to not ask you to do anything, and will be on my way and see if I can fix everything else.
Sure.
Go back to both. Okay, gotta come. Haley, very quietly. Okay, Haley, you pulled me out of that one. Oh.
Stay there. Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Let's hope we can still keep making this work, and that genuinely don't know how long I can keep this up, but he's buying it for now.
Okay. I'm a bit tired because it sucked some of my magic, but I'll be okay.
Okay. Right.
Bolts is going to speak up.
Yeah.
Do I have to shut down soon?
I think you should be with the magic in here. I think it's helped you continue stay powering up. It seems that so long as everything's powered here, you continue to function perfectly. And Algernon Algernon resists doing the looking around. Does anyone buy that thing? But he sounds like he's perfectly confident, and that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, there's like a goblin one over here that's probably like listening in and kind of just like,
Yeah.
oh, that makes sense. That's probably it.
Yeah. So long, after all, this is a Warforged production facility. It would make sense that they're able to they're able to passively receive power so long as the facility's powered.
Mhm.
You
These
won't have
goblins
to
don't
worry
speak
about.
common, do they?
Oh no, he's explaining this in Undercommon, and then just he's not gambling on them not speaking common.
Well, if they
Mm.
speak common, they just heard me ask if I have to shut down.
Yeah. Does it look like anyone understood what he said?
No one's really questioning the guy that came in and suddenly just fixed something.
Yeah. Well, okay, so let's continue on. Bolts, Haley, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Following you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else is there for you guys to do in this area? If you guys want to go to a different area, you can just let me know.
Sure. We're just looking around here. Like mostly Algernon is trying to look the security place, because that's where we're meant to go, right?
Yeah, you think the security place is probably the place that you were at earlier.
The control
Okay.
room.
I'm
Control
awake
room.
now, so I can probably pull that thing out.
Okay, that sounds like a plan. Actually, yes, that's a good idea. We're gonna go back and we're gonna see if we can pull that stake out.
Okay. And bolts. We got to talk
me.
about something.
Okay.
While you were hanging out and you had your eyes closed and everything, oh no, wait. So when Haley was charging up this crystal, and after she was done and everything, the crystal went red, you did feel something odd yourself. You felt energized. You felt good. It felt familiar.
Oh. Haley, what you did felt good. Do it again.
What?
That thing you did with your hands. Do it again.
I just cured the issue of the crystal. Do you want me to put it on you?
And I'm just making innuendo.
Oh, shit. I thought you were dead serious. I was confused, just like Haley.
No, I wasn't. You see, I wasn't doing the actual voice.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell when I'm in character. It's very easy to tell when I am in character.
Yeah.
Right.
You teach
I still
your
felt it.
robot joys of getting like a big charge up, and that's all they want. Electrical stimulation, not even one.
What if you take a piece of the red crystal and just gulp it down?
Why am I alone in the control room?
Shouldn't be.
Oh, because you didn't follow all the way.
I'm lost.
Okay, sorry.
Where am I supposed to? Oh God.
This way.
Coming.
There we go.
Oh.
So
No.
you guys head back, and you guys can see, through the screen and everything, and there are the machinery.
Sure.
Does it look like it's trying to move now?
It does not.
Okay, so we're looking here. There's anywhere here that looks like there's a place to put in a code or somewhere to speak into or something.
No, everything just looks like switches. There are
Yeah.
these like crystal-like thingies. There are these like little valves. Let's see. What did I write?
Yeah.
Okay, control room. Yeah, you guys, let's see. There was the billboard that says always wear your safety gear. Admin code, Warforgers. And then there's the wrench. You will see that this one, probably up here, says turn on facility. And then probably like this one over here, this middle one, is named restore security.
Is that the one the goblin was pulling earlier?
Now the goblin's pulling this one.
Is that the
So
one to
this
turn
is
the
the
facility
one.
on?
Is this the one we were asked to pull?
Who asked us to pull?
Wasn't that the dwarf asked us to pull this one? We were meant to go in here and restore security.
We were supposed to turn on the factory and restore security. I think we should prioritize restoring security so that all the goblins die and we don't have to fight them.
Okay, so we should. So this one, does this one? So we should go back and we should pull out that metal and then pull this lever.
Yeah,
Right.
I would assume that's
Pull-
a good course.
Yeah, pull
Okay.
out the wrench and then we'll pull the lever.
All right.
Yeah.
So just on the way out. So guys, just making conversation here. But if we do this and we restore security such that the security comes alive and attempts to kill everything in the facility, you see a vital issue.
Gonna try and kill us.
Yes, not ideal. Let's work that problem out. Hopefully, you being a warforged will make us less dead. Let's go with that.
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. Glad we agree.
Sounds good.
Alrighty.
All right, so I'm gonna try and pull that thing out here.
Oh, wrong one.
This is-
I went on to a different one. For a second.
All right, so do I have to do a check or do I just take my time or what?
So, yeah. You're on a platform right now. And this chain is like this little system over here. This is a 5-foot drop, so like right there. And then this is a 5-foot drop too. Or like, from like down like the the chains, because the chains are a bit lower, so that's 5 feet. That
Okay.
makes sense. So I'm gonna get you to make a jump check. You like?
Sure.
Otherwise you could just you climb. It's only 5 feet. Unless you like it's only 5 feet. There's you could just climb down.
All right, cool. I'll just climb down.
Yeah. So you climb down
Do
and you start getting to the wrench, and it's all the way down there.
I'm gonna climb down. Oh no, because this looks very dangerous.
And this is pretty much like the area like behind you is like there's probably like doors into the control room. And you just see that goblin, just click, 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 click. Why won't it work? And it's like very close to the security system one. Right? Is anyone concerned about that? Oh, Bolts is on this.
Yes. Actually, Algernon will put back and we'll call back to this dwarf. Stop pulling those levers while we're working on them. You want to get somebody killed?
Oh! Something working now?
Yes.
Oh! That's good, I think, right?
Yes.
Oh! Wow, that would have been funny to see someone get squished.
No, it wouldn't have.
Oh, you're not a true goblin then.
I put a lot of work into this Warforged. I would not want to see it go away.
He looks over
Inwardly
and
printed.
is like climbing over the controls to see the Warforged and like stepping on things. And, oh, that thing! Oh, that would be even funnier. I wonder if it'd go like crumple crumple. But
You understand that if this Warforged goes crumble crumble because there's something you did, you will go crumble crumble right after us.
he laughs at that. But Mr. Bolt's over here. You see this black wrench, and it's just stuck in between there.
Okay.
What do you want to do about that?
Well, I guess first things first, I want to try and pull it out.
Alrighty, give me a strength check.
All right. Here we go. Okay. Let's do this.
Also, do you have any abilities that increase this strength-based abilities?
In case you get a nat 1.
Don't say that.
Thanks.
Anything that would be like +2 to strength-based checks or plus,
No.
etc.
No, I'm just full hogging it.
Alrighty. Sender.
Never go
Hey.
full hog.
Okay, not terrible.
Not great, not terrible.
You pull and pull. And neither does... So, the bar doesn't bend no matter how much you pull on it, and the gears don't seem to bend no matter how much you wrench on this thing. It's surprisingly sturdy for a little metal bar. Or, it's pretty big, but like it's big enough to wrench some of these gears and everything, but you pull and pull, and eventually, maybe like a couple minutes, you're able to pull it out, and
Let's go.
you got this decently sized wrench that's like 50 pounds.
Oh, seriously? Wow.
Yeah.
That's a heavy wrench.
Yeah. You think that it's not made of just ordinary metal. It's special for some reason.
What would happen if I hit someone with this?
We've got some freshly baked goblins over here that can be hit with them.
Easy bake.
Freshly baked.
All right. I guess I'll climb out then with the wrench.
Alrighty.
Okay.
You get back into the control room, I assume?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Now, do you have any? Now, just look, Goblin. Do you have any idea what any of these levers do?
Well, I've been pressing this one, and it hasn't been doing anything.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm Kieran. I'm pretty good at lever pushing. So I'm going to pull this one.
Mr.
Alrighty.
Algernon, can I pull it?
You pause? You know what, Haley? You've earned it.
Her eyes are
Get her
just sparkling as she just runs over.
I would suggest you step. My expert suggestion is step away right now. Perhaps outside the room. But you know,
Oh, for real?
I mean, you can die horribly, and you've said that would be hilarious. And I've had a rough day, so maybe I could do the comedy. You're welcome to stay.
Wow. Maybe you are a true goblin. I had you all figured wrong. Alright, I'll go stand over here. Maybe it'll be a good death.
We'll just step over here as well.
Cool. Boop.
And then Haley's gonna climb up and then pull the lever.
Pull the lever!
Pull the lever,
Wrong wrong lever. I'm happy all our brains were in the exact same place there.
Yeah, I love that.
Okay. Well, you pulled the lever,
It did.
and you hear steam from these like little vents over here. Kind of just like, or kind of like scream
Yeah.
out. And this thing opens up, and you've seen a lot of these things everywheres.
Mm-hmm.
And something starts rising. And it looks like this metal humanoid thing. Unlike a Warforged, is much bigger than a Warforged. And
Oh god, tight.
it
Maybe you need a.
does not look nice. What comes out of there?
Uh-oh.
You see this.
Oh.
You might probably need a change out of being a hobgoblin or something.
I wouldn't do that just yet.
Yeah. This is one of those ones where I've got two factions where if I'm one side kill me, the other side wants to kill me. So
Everyone,
and the thing
I want
is,
you to
there's no
roll
guarantee
me-
that coming yourself will save you from this thing.
yeah. I've been caught in a wicked tangle of lies.
Are we rolling for initiative, Mr. DM?
Well, I
What are
want
we
you guys to.
rolling for?
Who has knowledge arcana?
I believe I do. Let me double check them.
Algernon, is that one of your many knowledges?
I put a point in all of the knowledge.
I think I've got Arcana and History, but I'm double checking my skills as my computer.
If you do, please roll them.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Both of them, or just Arcana?
Arcana.
My rolls have been shit today.
I'll throw it. You do get +1. Me exist.
Oh, thank you for existing.
So that's a 10 and a
Alrighty.
15.
10 and a 15. You are not... Haley, you're not certain what this thing is. But Algernon, you're certain it's a construct.
Yeah.
And it's made of metal. And you know that it could be a golem. And if it's an iron golem, these things are extremely deadly.
I am not a fan. I don't like things deadly.
How did it get into this room?
Basically, this little vent thing opened up, And this is rising out of the ground currently.
Okay.
And you hear multiple of these. And you guys remember that there were multiple of these things everywhere.
That's
Oh.
true.
Warforger.
We might be in trouble.
You say that?
I'm hoping
No,
that this
I
is what
don't.
we say. I'm hoping say the word that may don't kill us. But
Maybe if we
Ooh,
say
maybe.
hi to it in a very nice way, it won't hurt us.
I actually have a spell. I have to double check, but my notes say it fills the area with positive energy. Oh wait, making undead weaker. Never mind, just kidding.
yeah. Oh, golems are vibes.
No one is immune to good vibes.
Terrifying thought. Like maybe it's just their vibes. It's not that they're vibes. Their vibes are harsh. Like the hobgoblins.
Hmm. You know what? My good vibes always work. I'm gonna go say hi to it.
Okay. Passcode. Passcode is still Warforgers. Says that one a bit louder. Doesn't want to carry it out to here. And I think it's here and go. A dragon is not.
Hi, Mr. Golem.
Oh, sorry. Continue.
That's it. You go ahead.
Hi, Mr. Golem.
It kind of moves and it looks at you. Intruder.
Eh?
Intruder.
Eh? No. I'm an assistant here for a dwarf. I was allowed to come in here.
You are an intruder.
No, I'm able to. They said I could come in here.
It gets closer to you.
There's some ugly goblins out there. Those are the intruders. I needed help because I'm so scared that it might hurt me.
It raises its hand.
Okay, I'm gonna pipe up real quick and speak very loudly.
Warforgers!
It stops.
I'm going to approach.
He's gonna hide behind bolts.
My plan didn't work. I'm sorry.
He's going to look to Algernon. Change back.
Yeah. Poof. Back.
All right,
Drop.
and now he's going to look at the golem. I'm going to say,
Kill all goblins.
It looks around. There are currently no goblins. There are currently no goblins.
Okay. One moment. Algernon is just gonna go to the corner here and call out, "Hey, I've got a cool prank for you if you come back in here right now."
you really want to bring him in here and not just send him out there?
Wow.
Look. He said he loved pranks, and he's gonna. I am one to help him appreciate this prank.
I feel like it'd
Alright.
be easier if the guy just walks out there though, and we can just hide in the control room while he just mass murders
Yeah,
our
that's okay. That's fair. But also, this will get the golem to go out to here and hopefully chain it out, rather than trying to tell him to go out this way. It'll put a goblin in his line of sight, if that makes sense. I do have a
While you guys
non-Jacoby.
have been talking, you hear screams in the distance.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yep.
Many screams. Everything, the whole facility seems to be screaming.
Sweet. I think we did it.
Did it.
Now we just need to. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna talk to the golem real quick.
Guard the door.
He quietly stands over there, guarding the door.
All right, and now we wait until there are no more screams.
There we go. And to address your point, if you're saying a master of bullshit, I convinced you I'm a master of bullshit.
Mr. Bolt, that was amazing. How did you do that? You're so cool.
Wells feels a little spark of like something in his head.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
He's just
he's
looking.
not quite sure what it is, but it felt good.
She's like looking up at him, like eyes shining and everything with like pure excitement and giddiness.
He
Yeah.
he doesn't know how to respond, so he's just gonna kind of nod.
Yeah. But
And
yeah,
she just like
I
gives him a big thumbs up with a big smile on her face.
agree. Good work. We to get this far, team. Algernon's clearly kind of reached the end of his limit of spinning bullshit.
Mr. Algernon, you should probably like take a mental rest while we wait for all the goblins to die.
No. I'm gonna wait till we're out of the out of the facility full of deadly robots before I relax. Feeling like, and then I'll have my little mental breakdown. Great.
Then we can go on a nice ride on the
Yeah.
mine cart.
Yeah, that could work.
You guys stop hearing the sounds of goblins. Is quiet. But you do hear the... Oh, yeah, never mind. It's quiet.
It's just quiet.
Okay.
All right. Well, the question is now: do we want to leave the security system active?
Well, we know the passcode, so
Yeah.
honestly,
Just in case any found a place to hide. Well, I mean, I guess if they did, we can take them. Unless they all bunched up in a room.
Mm-hmm.
like, I think I'm happy to leaving it active for now.
Yeah, I mean, that was
Wait.
part of the mission, was leaving it
Yeah.
active. So, well, we did part 1. Let's do part 2. We need to turn the factory on.
Factory
Okay.
is on.
No, security
no,
system is.
No, what
Yeah,
about the red crystal? Wasn't that turning it on?
I mean, what do the other levers say in this room? Of course, Algernon's the only one who can read it, but
yeah. Algernon can translate though.
I think so. Yeah, this one was the turn on facilities. This one was like miscellaneous. This one was turn on production.
there we go. So, are you
Okay.
going to translate that for us, Mr.
Yeah,
Algernon?
absolutely. Algernon's full team party. Yay.
Cool. Then Bolts is going to walk over to these levers over here.
Can you pull it?
And all the while he's thinking to himself.
Like me.
And so he's going to reach out and he's not quite sure which of these 4 levers to pull. So he's just going to pull the one on the far right.
You pull the far right, and you'll see one conveyor belt kind of start moving. And slowly it looks like the gears are starting to move as well, and they kind of like it's a slow start, like as if like it was like because it was like old and it's just starting back up, and you hear all the sounds of the gears clanking together, the chains pulling them, pulling like everything's just moving. And you do see these conveyor belts. They are moving metals and being melted down into like a, what do you call those?
Ingots?
Yeah, it gets like, yeah, it'd be like ingots, and then like
Molds?
those ingots get like made melted down into like
Into a mold.
yeah, into a mold. Yeah. And it looks like the armor pieces of like a warforged, and then there's like other places where it looks like there is something like zapping, and like one of the conveyor belts is like placing these pieces of metal onto onto something, as if like there was supposed to be something there. And yeah.
All right, cool. What happens if I pull the next lever over?
The next lever, it probably just turns on more parts of the factory. And you will see a magic circle open up. And it drops like Hmm. It looks like it drops like a cube, and inside this cube is something. You're not too sure what it is, but it's on the conveyor belt, and it's moving towards all like the processing, and like every now and then just drop another one.
Well, I'm gonna pull the other two levers.
Okay. And eventually everything starts, turning on. And it looks like it is trying to create a warforged.
Oh, this is Pog.
Boys.
Yeah. I don't have much else for for explaining what's going on.
That's okay. That's okay. You did a good job.
Yeah. I think they be making Warforged. Getting the note across.
Mm-hmm. Though you will see something very interesting of like some kind of you'll see this one part where it looks like something like humans or some kind of humanoid is being put on to like the invader belt, and eventually like gets sucked up into this like this grinder.
When you say humanoid, are we talking like fleshy?
Yeah.
Oh. GM, that
So-
sounds evil.
So fleshy things are being grinded up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do they look like?
All sorts of creatures.
Are they dead?
They're not moving.
Okay.
You don't know if they're alive or not.
That's considerably less pog.
Oh God. No. Oh no. Oh no.
And what comes out of these grinders are these like strands of what looks like tissue, right? And it looks similar to what you're made out of. You know, it's got those like parts that, you know, attach to your wood and to your plates, and it looks like condensed organic matter.
That sounds gross.
I'm made of people.
Ew!
Oh no.
Oh man.
We'll have to start calling you Green.
Call me soy.
A soy boy?
So I was thinking more like Soylent Green, but yeah.
Oh.
No, he's not made of soy. We're gonna have to find the soy alternative. What? I just fucking. What really mystifies me is like. Okay, but the people there, they have to be dead, like they're preserved, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Right?
it looks like it. You want to check?
That's a terrible question to ask. Uh,
Do you want
I'm gonna
that?
defer.
Do you want that on your conscience of like actually finding out whether they are or not?
I feel like the decision to not find out in and of itself is a moral decision. You know,
Mm-hmm.
blinding yourself to the truth is its own moral decision. Okay, here's one. Does Bolts look like he has spotted the moral conundrum here?
What's Bolt's thinking?
Bolts is just
or what?
Bolts is kind of taken aback by all this.
I don't even
Like,
think Haley is.
He knew that he was made of metal and wood, but he didn't realize that he was also made of like organic material too. So he doesn't seem all that like shocked or bothered by it.
Okay, yeah,
He's
Algernon
just
is
more
gonna have to look
curious.
a bit closer.
And he doesn't care. He doesn't really care if they're alive or dead. He doesn't know them.
So Algernon is developing a theory, and the GM can roll with this to see if it matches. So, and he's not going to say this one out loud, so I'm going to just go see it. So, Warforged are physically made out of metal and wood. We know that much.
Yeah.
But Warforged are sentient. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Those guys, he's going to go look closer. They're still alive, aren't they? Are they close enough to being alive?
They could be alive for sure. They look clean. You know, they look as if like they're all naked. They don't have clothes on them.
They don't look dead, so they're either alive or they're very recently alive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Algernon is going to just say, gonna just oh. Algernon's gonna take Haley aside a moment. Haley, could you come over here a moment while Bolts is looking at that?
What is it?
So here's a question: if you've got if you think that there's something really bad happening, but it doesn't, a person doesn't need to know it, but they kind of might really change how they see things if you told them. And you don't want to go in details to the person, and you're looking for advice from somebody else, but you don't really want to tell them either because it's really bad. what do you do? You're a cleric. Morality is like your thing.
I try and give good vibes all over the place. So,
Yeah,
let me get this straight. There's a bad thing,
it's a bad.
and
It's a really
it-
bad vibe.
and you know it's a bad vibe, but the other person doesn't. But you want to
Yeah.
tell them that it's a bad vibe, but you don't know how to word it.
I don't know whether or not I should give them the bad vibe because I think it's an important bad vibe.
I think we should let it be for now and let that person soak in everything, get their thoughts on it, get their opinion, and if we think that what they think is good, we shouldn't rain on their parade unless we have to. So if they've come to realization of the same thing as you, then I think, or at least close to it, I think it'll be okay.
Okay. Yes. Algernon is nodding, but for all of that, Algernon's gonna say, "Hey, I'm just gonna check a couple of things out." Algernon's gonna try and get closer, try and get a look.
Is Haley able to see all of this, by the way, or is she too short?
Algernon would like.
I think like
Yeah,
you can. So
Yeah.
what would Haley do? Would you like you hear all of this noise and
Mm-hmm.
there's all this things going on. Do you jump up to see what's happening or do you just ignore it? What would Haley do?
She'd probably jump up to see what's kind of going on and is like kind of just watches it and everything and is like more confused of it all than disgusted
Hmm.
or anything like that. But like being a cleric in a sense and having like seeing kind of dead bodies in a sense as a healer and like different types of wounds, it doesn't really affect her too much. It's more just confusion on like how everything works. But it's kind of like, but at the same time, she's like, I don't want to say naive to it all in a sense, where it's just like she kind of just kind of comes to terms like with how it is, even if it is kind of like shocking in a sense, but it's not disgusting to her. Creepy,
Okay.
but not disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd see it all for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Algernon's just gonna try and get close. Algernon really, at this stage, really does need to know if these people are alive going into it.
Yeah. There is an area where you can jump down.
Yeah.
And it's not like jump down, you can find like a way down into like the facility where they're all being conveyed.
Yeah.
And you will see these creatures and they look human, there's elves.
Yeah.
But yeah, give me an Arcana check.
The big goal arcana.
Oof.
Feels bad.
Yeah.
You're not entirely sure. You can only assume, unless you had the power to detect magic. You have no idea. They seem dead, but you can probably grab one of them that's about to be conveyed out before they,
Yeah, can you kind of keep? He doesn't want to slow one down or mess something up. Can you get a pulse?
His pulse, Yugi.
It might be awkward to try to get a pulse while it's moving.
Yeah. No. Well, it's all very awkward.
Yeah, you could try.
Yeah, no, we're gonna go for it.
So give me a heal check. I don't think an 8 is good enough.
The fact we got this far on such terrible rolls, sounding.
Okay, here's one. Algernon has a wand of lesser vigor. It only works on living people. So Algernon is now gonna try this. He's gonna try a little thing. He's gonna cast lesser vigor through the wand at it, and see if it has an effect.
Okay. What happens if it hits a dead thing? Fails?
Doesn't do anything. Fails.
The wand goes off and it was successful.
Yeah, I just finished this, bro. That's okay. Okay. For the moment, he is not going to do anything. Like, he's neutral aligned. So like he's not intrinsically required to morally stop this one.
Yeah.
Like, not happy about it. This is really quite messed up.
You will also notice that sometimes their eyes are like open, staring blankly. Every now and then.
Yeah.
It's not just humans or elves.
Yeah.
You do spot like a dragonborn or even like half dragon folk.
Yeah.
It's like a vast majority of different creatures.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty fucked up. So they're not needed for the meat. They're needed for this. That's it. Okay, so Algernon is gonna kind of quietly go back up. Because like, if he was just here on his own, I think he'd be thinking he just wrecked this here and now. But he does have bolts to think of.
Mm-hmm.
In a certain sense, this is like making new people for the Warforged race. So, and Algernon has no proof of exactly who these people are. Maybe they're all assholes.
Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? They're just gonna get very contemplative and not say anything.
Yeah, eventually the stick shift stops after a certain amount. But the gears do continue turning as if like the factory is in order. It seems like there's a limited amount that it needs. Or, it'll stop at a certain point unless you crank it again.
Okay. Yeah, so he's not gonna say anything. It's one of those ones of it's not hard to see that he's worked something out that's troubling him, but he's not gonna force anybody to address it.
Mm-hmm. What does Haley think? What's going on with Haley?
He's just kind of waiting patiently, and while he's down there and everything, he kind of looks over at Bolts and scoots a little closer to him. He goes,
How are you feeling during all this, Mr. Bolts?
Not know how to feel.
Well,
What's your thoughts then?
Let me think for a moment.
It is odd seeing where I come from. Perhaps get to meet with these Warforged when they are done.
It's a strange process, but at least you know where you came from in a sense. I know that's one of the things that you always asked yourself about. Where you came from. If there's others out there. Maybe we can come back some other time when there's more Warforges.
Sort of looks down at his hands, back up to the machinery, particularly the grinder. And he says,
Was I organic? Was I a person? Or
I think you're probably many people. But you eventually became yourself. That makes sense. Yes, I think you were a human. But maybe something happened to you. And life got breathed into you again. Giving you a second chance.
then am I them? Or am I me? Who am I?
You're you.
Bolt's
have
just
your-
really confused.
You have your own thoughts. You have your own feelings, in a sense. What feelings you have developed so far. You're your own person. Horses running in the background.
There are horses.
There's
They're putting
horses in the back.
Bolt is going to go back to standing up straight.
I know who I am.
Hmm.
I belong to Brick. That is my purpose. This does not matter.
If that's what you feel, then I respect it. You're your own individual, and what you want, you deserve. You at least know where you came from. So at least that can give you some peace of mind. But as long as you continue walking,
I
then
think
just put your happiness first.
I think Bolts is just so overwhelmed by what's going on that he's sort of taking the easy route and defaulting to his previous role where he felt more comfortable. So for now, he's going back to he's just gonna go back to thinking of himself as Grick's servant and nothing more.
like-
But he is going to leave the machine running because that was part of the mission.
We should return to Grick.
Mr. Bolts, just know I really appreciate you. And I'm thankful that you're here.
And she like gives a smile.
You are an effective teammate. Well,
He like laughs.
You talk so fancy sometimes. So sophisticated.
And then she just waits for Algernon.
Algernon has just been thinking, like, obviously, like, Haley's much better at this sort of stuff. Algernon's more analytical, so he's been thinking, I think it's about time to. I think I can have an insight that might help. I have some knowledge of souls, spirits, how they work. And this is just my understanding of it. But it's souls. They're a sort of power, energy. There's something special. And I think that is needed for you to be able to think and want and desire things of your own. But I don't think that means you necessarily were ever anyone else. Like, I get my power because I'm able to use the souls of other people. Now, different people, long dead, it's complicated, but you're still yourself. You know? It's like cake. You wouldn't say that a cake is sugar, would you?
a cake is made of many things, which sugar
Indeed.
is one.
Of course. But a cake is different to sugar.
Cake is made of
But it's lots of things. It isn't, and it's all of the things together that make it what it is. And it wouldn't be what it is if it was just any of the other things alone. Would it?
no.
Well, maybe Haley's correct, and there was lots of ingredients that went into you. You're no more one of those elves than you are the tree that you were at some point.
Bolts looks like he's in thought. He'll pause for a bit, and then he'll speak up again.
Yeah. We should return to Grick.
We should.
Let's get going then.
Yes. You may say as little or as much to Grick about this as you want. I'm not going to say anything if you don't want to.
Bolts nods.
All right. You want to make your way to the entrance or the exit, you may.
Yep, let's
Making our
go.
way downtown. Been fast. Faces passing, I'm homebound.
No. There's a goblin. No. Dead.
And I need you. Da-na-na-na-na-na. And I miss you. Da-na-na-na-na-na. And now I
Oh, man,
want.
these things are all. Oh my god, they are all dead.
Where I can see
Jesus.
all the goblins. dead on sight as I pass them by.
We're leaving Algernon behind.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Alshon's still lost in thought.
Oh
I
my
could just
god, the pile of bodies up at the top of this
see
room.
the dead bodies.
Oh,
tonight.
oh
Kayla's
no.
just singing her way through it.
And when I close my eyes.
Yeah, you guys can exit out of the
I got
Yeah.
lost.
main stairway.
Yeah.
Maybe this one
Oh.
over here.
I got it.
But yeah, you guys have completed the mission.
Woo!
Turned on the
Yeah.
generator, turned on the facility. The security system is online. And I think this is a good time to
Yeah.
end the session.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
rolled a nat 1 on initiative. Are you kidding?
Oh.
Dang, dude.
I rolled a nat 1 and still got a 12.
Unfortunate.
Well, it's a good thing we weren't actually in combat.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed today's session, and hopefully you guys don't have fucked up nightmares.
Just the
Never.
characters. Just the
My-
characters.
I always
My
have
sleep
those.
paralysis demon comes every night. It's okay.
Dang, dude.
You know? Yeah,
I
make sure make him a cup of tea though, you know?
I
It's
have
hard.
I have this weird habit, and it's so funny. I can't go to sleep if there's like any doors open. Closet door, bathroom door, everything has to be closed because my brain is just like, if it's open, the closet demons are coming out. The bathroom demons coming out. Everything has to be closed or I won't fall asleep.
Oh, I'm the same way. Gotta have that safety.
Exactly.
What
I won't
I'm
get killed as long as the blanket is on me.
what I am now imagining is Rick hasn't seen any of this. So like everybody's just gonna come back mega traumatized and not really I don't know how much they're willing to say.
Rick is gonna be like, so was there any gold there?
Yeah, true.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you know, on just way out, we probably should just, you know, loot all the goblins, see what's there.
That would
Like-
take a little while.
Well, you know, find the leader and loot him. Probably got all the
Nope.
best stuff.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, you guys would have time to loot some of the goodies.
Yeah, some therapeutic looting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that just so Grick is not as mad at me when I come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we find?
I will get a list of goodies that you find for next episode.
Cool.
Sounds wonderful.
Goodies. So just as a reminder from me when I log in next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you all
everyone.
for coming to today's session.
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you for hosting.
Yeah,
Thank you for hosting, indeed.
no problem, man.
Good times.
Yeah, we'll try to do this next Friday. And how is this time for everyone? Is it pretty good?
It works better because I don't have to be up in the morning.
Alrighty,
Yeah.
awesome,
It's good for me.
Works good for me too.
Yeah.
awesome. Alrighty, guys. Anyone have any questions before we do anything, or like, you know, anything? Anyone need anything?
I need a hug.
I
Hugs.
need $1 million.
True. True facts. Game related? No one needs anything?
No,
No,
I think we're
no,
good.
we're good.
Alrighty. Yeah, okay.
Alright.
Alright.
Bye, guys.
See
Bye
ya.
bye. See ya.
Have a
See
good
ya.
one, guys.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Let's see. Hope you all enjoyed some Dungeons and Dragons. We may do a little bit of streamings tomorrow. Figure out what we want to do. Oh wow. Um. Oh wow. Cool. Yo, LCG, yo, thank you for the proteins. Hope you're doing well. I will make sure to get my proteins for the day. No, today I haven't been doing as much what do you call it? As much eating. All this week I was eating like a frick ton. It was awesome. My new job. It's kind of cool. You get lots of breaks. Feels very relaxed compared to my last job. Like it's kind of like the same, magical, you know, doing like good magical goodies, but it's different, you know. It is a little bit different. It's crazies. It almost makes me like feel weird about like how good it is, you know? It's like I'm messed up. Am I? Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna raid someone. And let's see. Let us see. Dun, 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 dun. Who is doing what right now? Drimsen is playing Fire Emblem Warriors. That's kind of cool. Let's check her out. You guys like Fire Emblem? We'll be hanging out over there. Alright guys, hope you have a good night. Have fun. Have a fun weekend. We'll be streaming tomorrow. Bye-bye. Matane.
Look, I had. Yo, Hydalann! Hello, welcome! Thanks for the raid, sir. How's it going? Welcome. Sup? Sup? Oh, you're doing D&D. How was D&D? As for me, I'm good. Just having like your struggles. Wait, Is there like anyone else other than Doo that I can probably like use? Oh, Happy.
Happy.
Oh my god. Okay. I would rather like use Happy. Ooh. Set it is required, yeah? Set it in Mercedes, okay. Okay. The ending was pretty good, that's good to know. Okay. Okay. Who are my enemies again? Oh, I heckin' like it. You know how like I'm not so fond of like what do you call this? I'm not so fond of Muso games, to be honest. But this one is hecking fun. You're pretty much like playing through Fire Emblem with tactics just as much as you know. Oh shit! No, I have Happy and Mercedes in my team. Oops. Wait. Can I still like leave? And go back to another area?
Welcome to God U. We've trained the best and brightest young talent.
I'm gonna be number 1.
Classic superhero story.
That's in my blood. I never change.
Change? Okay, give me a moment. Let's see if it's not gonna change. Yeah, it's a Dynasty Warriors kind of like game, but at the same time, well, Muso is like Warriors, but at the same time, it has tactics just like Fire Emblem. So I'm pretty much not also like too worried, or yeah. I was a little worried at first, but after like seeing the tactics portion, it's like oh no! RPG. Now I remember why that was like just an extra quest. Damn, I missed that extra quest. Oh well. Now I understand.